Is that a bird?
No, it's a plane.
Nah, man, it's Captain Kurt.
Oh, wait till you see Captain Kurt. You'll be like,
You are now tuned in with Captain Kurt.
Back from the dead. $300 in about 3 days. All I got if I'ma make it to the Redneck rave. I tried to build a motor, ain't enough time in a day, so I went and bought a truck and swapped the motor anyway. I'm at Benfield shop, sitting on the county line, drinking beer, eating ham sandwiches from Sunshine. In the morning, pulling mud on the walls at the track. Then I spend my paycheck, bring the square body back. Back from the dead on them groundhog tires. She purrs a little louder as he sits a little higher. Running to the bag like my feet was on fire. And a week before the rave, I've been hanging on wires. At the courthouse, and my shit got stolen. I punched a fender on the truck, I swear my hand's broke. No matter what it is, it's a race against time. When this truck gets fixed, head to Westfield, we gon' get there. One way or another, you can tell my fans and my friends that we coming. My square body truck came back from the dead, and my old school ways came back to my head. $300 in about 3 days, all I got if I'ma make it to the Redneck rave. $300 in about 3 days, all I got if I'ma make it to the Redneck rave. Hit the Benfield shop, hook a trailer to the head. Got the devil on my back, but I'ma tell him he's a bitch. Feels like anything that can is trying to stop me from this shit. I'll be riding groundhogs at the rave through the pit. I tried to build a motor, I bought all of the parts, but then I bought a truck and the motor and it starts. He told me that he'd take a third of a whole rack. Next thing I know, I'm riding round town in the rollback. Square body hauling and the mission is the rave, and I'm square ball stunner, time to live up to my name. Leave you stung like a beehive, I'm a fast pop. Bringing mud to the sky since I was knee high to a grass button on the timer right before we did the swap. When we's done, there was only 40 minutes on the clock. The fired a girl up, starting fluid on the tire. Now I'm underneath the truck, welding up the straight. Yeah, we gon' get there, one way or another. You can tell my fans and my friends that we coming. My square body truck came back from the dead, and my old school ways came back to my head. $300 in about 3 days, all I got if I'ma make it to the Redneck rave. $300 in about 3 days, all I got if I'ma make it to the Redneck rave.
What up, Caesar?
What's happening, brother?
Not much, dog. I'm figuring I clicked on the wrong one. Took our background away.
I got you.
Bro, Shaka went in on that, and how smart was that, bro?
Dude, it was perfect. Brilliant, bro. He titled that thing the Redneck Rave. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, right on time. Right on time, bro, because he did spend a lot of money to get out there, dude. You see he was pulling the his truck on a little ass trailer with a diesel dually, bro. You know that man.
Yeah, just him and his girlfriend. His fiance, sorry.
Yeah, wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with the SEO and keywords and stuff, and I checked his meta description to see what was all in his meta description. And it was like Redneck Rave, Sophia, stuff like that, and the kid's smart, man.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, bro. And it's cool to see somebody really out there working and busting their ass, getting their hands dirty, constantly working on something and doing this music all at the same time. I know that takes a lot, dude.
Yeah, they really, this audience really craves an actual country boy that's doing country stuff, man. A lot of them, they like to say that a lot of the artists pretend this, but Shaka Hustle Mane is actually authentic, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, bro. I see, you could tell when somebody's doing something, because, bro, I've even seen him a few times trying some shit that you could tell he's never done before, but he's trying it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's getting down, and then before you know it, he's doing it all the time, and it's that's what it's about, bro. That's the country shit that people don't understand either. Is sometimes you don't got the money to hire somebody to fix it, or you ain't got the resources to get to the person that needs to fix it, or hell, you don't know how to communicate to find the person to get, you know what I'm saying? There's so much to it. It's not just fucking riding horses and wearing cowboy boots. It's way more than that.
And then he said he's only got $300 to make it to the Redneck Rave, man.
Yeah. And you know what's wild is I watched the journey of that truck. I'm sure you've seen it too, how he bought another truck and because he was going to rebuild the motor, but then he needed a new motor. So he bought the red square body.
He painted it.
Yeah, no. He pulled both motors from him. Did he paint it? I thought he
painted it red.
No, he took the red one out, I thought. Oh, he repainted it red.
Yeah, he painted one of them red, I think.
Yeah. And he took the fucking motor out of it and put it into this one and took the other motor out of it and is rebuilding that one to put it back in the red truck. I'm like, dude, this guy's getting it done, bro. And music and hanging out with his people and doing all that shit at the Redneck Rave, like, motivated him to fix that truck faster and
The kid's so influential. Like, they think they're making fun of him by putting towels on their fucking head and stuff. But he's so influential and cool, bro. He's got his own style and swag that they're copying him, man.
You want to know something wild?
Huh?
Did you see? Okay, so I'd never said anything on the internet because I didn't want to stir up drama and shit. Because at the time, Jay Wick was popping. But
Yeah.
Jay Wick hit an interview over, I forget what channel it was. It was a big channel, and he was with all of his boys, and he had the Shaka, he had the bandana over top of his head with the hat on, just like Shaka. And I took a screenshot of it, and I took a screenshot of Shaka doing it 2.5 years ago, and I sent it to Shaka, and I'm like, look at this, bro. Jay Wick has to have seen you. You know, I mean, I guess that's a common thing to do.
I've never seen nobody do
but
that.
I've never seen. I'm a welder, so I've seen people like tie it under the hat, you know, in the back and shit. But I've never seen it just like flopped over their head like that. You know what I mean? Until Shaka.
It's, you know, he's got his own style, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's so recognizable. And you got to be that, man. You know what I mean?
I agree. You got to be influential. You got to set trends. Like, he's making motherfuckers. Like, I got a Shaka shirt, and he's like, bro, you got to get it dirty or you can't wear it again. Like, he's making people go out and get their hands dirty and dirty up the shirts. And
he should,
you know
sell them pre-dirty, bro.
That'd be fun. Redneck Rave shirts, bro. Just wear a bunch of them out there and just sell muddy Redneck Rave shirts.
Yeah.
I'm surprised what Justin's marketing as. He ain't sold mud from the Redneck Rave. You know how you can buy like sand from the beach in a little vial?
Yeah, bro. That would be lit.
I mean, why not, bro?
Actual Redneck Rave mud right here. $5.99.
Yeah. Put a sticker on the front of it. Get Space Dad to cut up some vinyl and just right across the
two little
front.
X's or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They would sell out, bro, because people would want. Remember when he did the 8 balls?
I remember the pins that you can buy for like $100 and something where you can get in the Redneck Rave.
Okay, so he did the black ball, which is the 8 ball, when this stuff happened with him and Colt Ford, right? He sold 50 numbered 8 balls for $100 each, and he signed them, and they were each individually numbered. And he did the same thing with the ducks. He had, I think it was ducks, Donald Duck, Trump ducks. He had like first 50 people. They were 1 through 50, and he signed them and sent them out, $100.
Yeah, I did not know that. I guess it was off my radar.
Smart, bro.
That's funny.
You got to think, man, like marketing is everything in music, you know?
Yeah, man.
I just did an interview with Christy Lee, and she would have done a lot better with that Bubba Sparks song if she would have rolled it out with TikToks and shorts. But she was excited, bro, having such a big feature at the very beginning of her music career. She shot it out.
I don't even think she's got a real music video, does she?
Not for that, but she's trying to. So that's what I said. Bubba's busy, bro. You know, Bubba Sparks be out doing things. So they had one planned and things came up. So they still got it planned, but she was so excited to drop the song and she already had it mixed. And you know how it is. You know, I don't know for you, but like when I first started doing this, I'd make a video and try to sit on it. And I'm like, fuck it, put it out. Because I was excited to, you know, test my craft each time.
You know, I did like 5 or 6 songs. And you know, I've worked with people in the industry beforehand, and I did a music video for every single one of them, and I rolled them out with TikToks and clips. And my first one, it was called Always Hating, bro. And I went to a jail, like an old jail, and I bought the jail outfit and everything, and that's where we shot the video. And then I drew a comic book. So like I took the official music video and I took screenshots of the whole video. And I drew by hand a comic book, and the words in the comic book was the lyrics to the song. And it even had like a crossword puzzle in there with my lyrics. And then you could scan the QR code on the front.
That's pretty dope.
The QR code would lead you to the music video on the front of the comic book.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, but
I sold those comic books, bro. I sold all of them, like 100 of them for $25.
you already have the graphic designer like attention to the detail and how much those little things really affect the overall
Yeah.
package, right? Because you notice right away when I spelled your name wrong. You know, you notice right away when I left the I out of Christy Lee. You're like, hey, bro, I think that's supposed to have an I, and like
Yeah.
I didn't take it offensive because I like making shit like that and I mess up all the time. I feel like it's dope that you have that eye for that. And so of course you're gonna roll it out properly rather than just
Yeah.
drop it. And
Most
she just
most
threw
definitely.
that thing to the internet, bro, and like, hey, check this
Yeah.
out. But
Nothing
nobody
would hit
knew.
like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You think that's why Hosier's shaking the bushes with all this and trying to get exposure?
Well, I mean, Hosier didn't expect this to happen. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? So like, it started by him making a slick, sly comment on Shaka Hustle, man. Right? So he jumped on one of the country rap news posts where
Uh-huh.
Shaka said something, and he was like, "How about me and you at the Redneck Brawl?" You know what I'm saying?
Was it one of your posts?
One of my posts, yeah.
Do you remember
So,
which one it was?
uh, I think it was one on IG. You know those 4 artist comparison posts.
Yeah. I
Well,
do.
Shaka said something on it, and then Hosier commented and was like, "How about me and you at the Redneck Brawl or whatever?" And so I took that, him commenting, and I made another post because that's how I get my content for the Facebook page and the IG. Man, I see what an artist says in a comment or something. I screenshot it. I make a whole image with it and a whole caption with it and headline, and that's how
Smart.
I get it. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
rollout package that you understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you see as a graphic designer and all that, you know you got to put everything that you want to be seen into that package and deliver it, right? So
Yeah.
you know how to do that. So you're just that's why your pictures and your setup and everything is like strategically placed in the way that you're doing it. Like I think it's dope. I like how you're doing it, man. I know a lot of people are kind of upset about the drama aspect of it, but at the end of the day, I
I'm not
think
creating the drama.
right.
They're the
You're just
ones that's
showcasing it.
commenting and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
just, a lot of people would have missed that comment, but I made it into a whole post. You
Yeah,
know?
well, that gives the artist a voice, but it also, and I also know one thing about you is you trickled music into it too. So I see a lot
Mhm.
of people giving you hell, saying, "Oh, well, you don't do nothing for the music lane." Well, that's wild because I seen a Keith Cash song that you dropped today. I've seen a bunch of stuff. I seen 501 Bryce has got Frog Legs dropping tonight from you. I didn't even see it from him. First, I seen it from you, and then it
Yeah.
hit my algorithm from him. So yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I think this redneck brawl shit's getting interesting. Out of all of the places to pick, that's the correct way to do it. It sucks that
Mhm.
it comes to violence, but Big Murph and Catfish Cooley and Andrew Kahn and all them, they host that redneck brawl, and bro, they're a part of the country rap lane. Big Murph is a big name in the country rap lane,
And
and
it's a safe sanctioned fight,
it
with
works.
big boxing gloves. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So if y'all
yes.
got a real problem, bring it to a real boxing match, a real fight, you know?
Well, on top of it being sanctioned, it's the right way to do it. If you know what I mean, like let's just look past it. Like if it was that backyard brawl shit, even at least you're taking it to a safe place, safe in the sense of,
Yeah.
there ain't gonna be nobody jumping you. There ain't, it's gonna simply be you getting in the ring, fighting for a minute, resting for a minute, doing that for 3 minutes, well 6 minutes total, and may the best man win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, man. And it's pretty cool, man. Like, Redneck Brawl has definitely taken notice to Country Rap News's part in this. You know what I'm saying? To where they followed me on Instagram and they shared one of my Facebook posts. And man, it's a great cross promotion thing that is happening right now. You know what I'm saying? With my page, with Country Rap, with Hosier, with Dusty Leigh, with Redneck Brawl, it's a bunch of cross promoting and mixing and mingling of audiences. You know what I'm saying?
I do think that we do have to keep it music and the nonsense. Like it's not really nonsense, it's literally okay. This is a question I have for you, and I think I've seen you share this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say an artist jumps on one of your posts and comments something good about another artist. Do you
I've shared
showcase
plenty.
those?
I've shared
That's-
plenty of those, bro. Like
That's awesome.
Katie Noel praised Bryce in 2 or 3 posts. Like, he's awesome, he's the future, blah blah blah. I made posts about that. I can't control what these artists are saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Just like you can't control what the comments are saying.
Exactly.
But what
You're
I've
right.
created is a hub for everybody to go and talk everything country rap. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the Dusty thing I wouldn't have seen. I seen it on yours, and then his story popped up on my Instagram, and I started watching it, bro. And to be real with you, this all started, like you said, off of a comment on your post, right, towards
Yeah.
Shaka. And
Right.
I looked at it like, damn, bro, I got a lot of respect for Dusty being one of the older artists in the lane that's been here for a while, that understands it, that's made his way. You know what I'm saying? That is taking his family and having vacations and living life off of his music. And he said, no, 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 no. You're not going to go after this dude that's trying to
Yeah.
get into the music and carry the lane to the next, you know, legend or the next, whatever you want to call it, bro.
Yeah, and
Passing the torch, whatever.
he's one of the futures of country rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to think of it like this. There's 3 generations of country rap. You got like Big Smo, Colt Ford, the Lax, Georgia Boys. That's the first generation. Then the
Right.
second generation, you got Adam Calhoun, Justin Time, Ryan Upchurch, people like that. And now we're into the third generation. Every 10 years is a new generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It evolves and changes. And you can tell with the music too, how in the first generation with Colt Ford and Smo and the Lax, it was more like mud park type truck, you know, music, you know what I'm saying, that you play at mud parks and stuff. And then, you know, a little bit more hip hop and better productions and stuff got into it in the second. And now we're into the third generation, and it's really evolved into a totally different sound than you would have heard from the Lax and Colt Ford way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Music evolves, all music. If it's country music, if it's rap music, all of it evolves, and there's no stopping it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that not only that, like, I think it's important to at least be able to see the full side of everything, right? So, like, I know people give you the hate and say you're just showcasing drama. It's only because they're looking for the drama, and if you didn't see it there, you would hear about it somewhere else, and then you might not hear the proper way that it happened. So at least you're getting to see, hey, Dusty really did call him out for talking shit about Shaka. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was definitely, because without that, bro, people are like, where was the comment? Where did he say that?
And then, you know, I got it all displayed on the Facebook page, you know, from the very beginning to where we're at now. And it's like the other day, Dusty Leigh made a comment about an event, you know what I'm saying, that he wasn't happy with. And then the event people reached out to me to display their side. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's wild, dude. It's wild. Like,
but if they didn't ever say this stuff, it wouldn't make it to my platform.
Well, that's the thing, bro, is like, this is what's there. You're only looking at what's given to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think people see it sometimes as like scaring artists, right? Like, don't say anything because Caesar's going to grab it and throw it up there. But I kind of look at it like that a little bit, but I also think of it as it makes people think about what they're saying. It holds them accountable for things that they're going to leave in a comment section about another artist. Because you're not showcasing what the fans are saying. You're showcasing what the artists are saying to one another, positive or negative. And you're showcasing the music that they're sending you to promote or you're seeing on your own. So
yeah, because I mean, they said it once when I posted on my platform, and then it gets a whole new burst of engagement and stuff. Do you not want to stand on what you said before? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the thing is, my door and telephone is always open to help these artists roll out things and set up interviews, and we can create content together. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say Adam Calhoun had an album coming out, and he's like, hey, man, I want to send you a couple videos and blah, 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 you know, to promote this new album. And I'll be like, well, hey, we got to do it this certain way so it'll really work well. But hardly any artist is hitting me up like that. You know, I don't know if they're intimidated by the platform, if they don't like what I'm putting on the platform, but the artists are saying these things and doing these things, and I'm just documenting it. I'm barely even putting any opinion of my own on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just displaying what it is, you know?
Well, didn't you say something about you had like 500,000 views in one day on your Facebook?
I had 560,000 views on my Facebook page in one day. And
That's wild.
In the past 2.5 months, I've had 21 million views on my page. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of engagement, and it's almost to the point to where I can do it full time, maybe another couple months, you know.
I mean, it tells a story. It shows, and it, you know, this is the thing too, is it does showcase some of the nonsense that might happen in the lane, but at least it showcases the nonsense of people arguing. He's defending Shaka in a sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you look at the rap scene, those dudes are, popping one another for opinions and yanking.
It gets
chains
crazy
off
in the
necks.
rap scene.
Right.
It's nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's times 10 what we're seeing in country rap.
So what do we got here? We got Hosier calls out Shaka. Shaka doesn't respond. Dusty responds
Yeah.
and says, "Nah, you ain't gonna fuck with Shaka like that." Throw shots at Hosier. So
And
whose
then-
idea was it? Okay, so Hosier called out Shaka to the Redneck Brawl, right?
Yeah, and I don't think he took it I don't think he meant it that serious. You know, he dropped it in a comment. You know what I'm saying? He dropped it as a comment. Just like, well, how about me and you at the Redneck
Poking at
Brawl?
him. Yeah, like poking at him.
But, you know, Dusty took that shit serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then he made his video.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he's contacting Redneck Brawl. Like, hey, let's set this up. And then Hosier makes a video. And then, you know, they just keep going back and forth. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what the lane's got. It's going to happen, dude. People are not going to always agree. And there's going to be people that are bigger fans of other people, and they're just going to butt heads. But I'm just glad that they're taking it to the Redneck Brawl. So where are we at with that?
Well, if you want, we could pull up some of the posts and
yeah, I don't know if I'm
see where
logged
we're at.
in. I have to log into my Facebook on my computer because I use this baby for this YouTube.
Yeah.
Let me get this. Facebook. Let me see.
It's about music. I don't focus on drama. I focus on what the artists are saying in their comments and posts.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't create drama. I don't look for drama. I look for what they're saying. It just so happens that, you know, a lot of the times it might seem like it's drama, bro. You know, they all are out here saying they don't like drama. They don't like drama, but they're the ones commenting and saying these things, man.
Yeah. Well, how do you like? And my thing about it is like, you're not some people just talk about the drama. You're not just talking about the drama. The people that they're seeing. Okay, so what's crazy is the drama posts do better, so it gets crazy in the algorithm, and then it just shoves it to everybody. So everybody's seeing the drama reel.
Yeah.
But they don't realize if they click on the page, they'll see all the stuff about the music, or they'll see the positive things that artists have said to one another. They're not going that far. It's just a surface level, which is all right. It's their opinion still, but it just sucks because I think if people would look past and not take it so personal and just watch the content for the content, I think the lane would start to really grow, bro, because you'll see the music, you ingest the music, if you have an opinion on the drama, have your opinion, but don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and man, I like to say also what I like to do is I make these comparison posts. I'll put 4 artists on a post together, pictures of them, their names, whatever, and say which one goes the hardest, you know. And a lot of times, bro, like I can put a big artist and a smaller artist or whatever, and there'll be so many people in the comments that'll discover new artists because they seen Yellow Wolf is on here. Well, who is this guy that's beside him that Country Rap News decided to put beside them? Let me go look them up. You know, I've got tons of comments to where they say, thanks, you know, I discovered a new artist. And the website that we have, countryrapnews.com, bro, I've compiled a list of 100 country rappers, the top 100 country rappers. And I challenge anybody to sit down without my list and come up with 100 country rappers.
Oh, it's rough, dude. Because I mean, you might know them, but you can't remember all of them, or you don't know enough
Mm-hmm.
about them to remember exactly what their full name was. Like,
Yeah, and they're ranked by streams, so it goes from 1 to 100, and there's even more past that 100. You know what I'm saying? That I've added in from time to time. And it's things like that we got to do if we ever want to be taken serious as a genre, as a subgenre. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't even distribute your music as country rap.
Well, they all have them. They all have this type of pages. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
they all have this. Every lane of music has some sort of, like, I don't know how the best way to say it is. Like, it's not gossip. It's I don't know the word for it, but it's like you're showcasing social media presence. You're adding one more step to the artist. So like if an artist says something and it's grabbing attention, you help it, or if it's not grabbing attention, you kind of help it get seen by the entire community rather than just the fans of that artist. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and I
You're
like to say
expanding it.
also, my page and what I do, my website, everything, I don't pick sides. There's definitely people I rock with, but I'm displaying the entire genre. That's the difference in me and a lot of these people is they're on one side or the other, and it's like you can't just ignore an entire fan base, bro, of one artist or another,
No, I agree. And people ain't always gonna like it, bro. Like we're not always gonna have. I don't know what I did there. We're not always gonna have a. People ain't gonna agree all the time. They're gonna say, "Man, why did you do this, bro? Why are you guys showcasing this? Let it die." And I get it. I do. All right, so where are we at? We'll just start here. Like, look, who's impacted country rap the most?
Great article in that. There's a great article right there. Like, you look at the first 2 pages, the first 2 things you just scroll past real quick. One more up. The top 100 country rappers. If you click that, then you can realize that I've compiled a list of a bunch of country rappers, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And I've ranked them and stuff by the streams. So, the artist could look forward to growing in that ranking. Like 501 Bryce, he jumped over 30 spots in a year on that chart. And then this right here is a history of country rap right here.
Is?
Yeah, if you click in the comments, there's an article in the comments that I wrote. You know what I'm saying?
You don't see this side on Instagram. Like when you go on your Instagram
Right.
post, it doesn't do all this. And I don't use Facebook much, so it's pretty cool to see this. I didn't know it was this in depth. Yeah, that's dope. All right, so is this a response from it?
That's
let's go
the
farther
last
down.
one. Yeah, we got to go way down. Yeah, see, like, look at that. Like,
yeah, her.
I was talking about the Jesse Howard thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
biggest song in country rap. Like,
yep.
How is that drama?
No, it's just him saying, bro, that's it. That's the biggest one. Then we got the dog right there.
And these are the posts that I like right here. Which artist goes the hardest?
Oh, yeah. I think those are dope.
They'll discover artists that they didn't know, bro.
Yeah, you're right. And you can't really go much bigger in that, like, artist-wise, saying, like, that's the lane right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's 3 of the highest streamers up there for sure, and then 501's definitely making waves. You can't deny that. But I also know that you got people that support you, bro. So like I know 501 supports you as well.
Yeah, 501, that's my dude. Him and his team, they rock with me.
That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna definitely have to show that you're gonna show support to the people you rock with and that rock with you. I get it.
For sure.
That was dope that you put that on there. See, that's what I'm saying. I respected this because it just shows like you're also trying to put the unity. Like,
yeah, man,
wants nothing but the best for them too, and a lot of people wanted to know that answer.
Yeah, he jumped on Triple T's panel and caused a commotion, and that's what I got from that. That's
Rather
the
than
only
take the drama, you took
that's the only thing I said about that whole situation. About him coming at Chopping T's head. But they ironed some stuff out, and all I decided to post was that he said he wishes Justin and Savannah the best.
Yeah, that's dope.
I mean, people are going to see what they want to see. Like, sure, there's
Yeah.
stuff like that, like such and such send shots, but
Yeah,
that's
but
what
also
it is.
but you see, you're also putting Ryan's side, and Ryan shared it too. I've seen him share your post a lot of times actually.
Yeah,
So
Ryan's really liking the page, I think. I
He's
haven't
seeing
talked
you
to
send
him.
shots at him. He's seeing, what I'm saying? He's seeing both sides of it because you're not sending shots. I don't mean it by that. Like the posts that are going against what he says or
Yeah,
talking shit to him.
the artist said it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so it's on down further than that one.
Man, yeah, you're putting out the content. Look at that.
Oh, I do about 5 to 7 a day.
Yeah, what's putting these dudes' names in front of people? You know what I'm saying?
Millions of people. Like, I don't see how anybody could hate this. You know what I'm saying? 21 million views in 2.5 months. Like,
that's wild, dude.
And these artists' faces was right in front of them. You can't hate on that.
That's the one you caught, right? That's when it happened, right?
Yeah, and if you keep going, you'll see the actual Shaka-Main thing.
Oh, because you caught it before Dusty did.
Yeah.
You caught it in your comments, and then he must have seen. Oh,
Dusty probably never would have seen it.
Right here, right?
No, that's not it.
No.
That's not it.
This one.
Right there. There it is. That's what started it all right there.
It says, Shaka Hustle Man, how about you and me at the Redneck Brawl?
Yeah.
That was on a post.
That was
Hosier
on one of my posts.
Shaka. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. And he did, I think Hosier did say he was playing, like he was just giving him hell, right?
He said it, though. We need, you know what I'm saying? We need to.
But he didn't say it. I'm saying Hosier didn't say that till like today.
No,
you know
it was about 4 or 5 days ago, I guess.
Oh, was it? Okay. No, about that he was just playing with Shaka. Like he wasn't serious on that comment.
I don't think he was that serious. Like
he said it today. He said it on his story. He's like, bro, I was just playing with that dude. Yeah, and then he had a towel. He had a beach towel on his head, acting like Shaka Hustle Man.
Yeah. That's wild, man.
That's crazy that Adam's album's done. That would be dope to hear.
Yeah, see, I'm promoting that Adam's album right there, bro.
Yeah,
you know
you're
what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Trap House Coda says Upchurch blocked him.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that dude's name in a long time. You Trap House Coda.
And then look, how many people seen and commented on that?
70 comments on that one.
It wasn't that many.
Which is still good though, bro. Like a lot of these artists would love to get 70 comments on a post. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think that's,
I totally stay neutral though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it.
There's news for everybody on here, bro.
That's wild. Katie said she would rather do a feature with the devil himself. That's wild.
These are things that they say,
Yeah, you're right.
And see, like, that's a pretty positive one. Which one do you listen to the most?
Yeah.
And those do really well.
Savannah, yeah.
I'm just asking people to show up and support their artists. And then look,
it pushes country rap it pushes them into the algorithm. Because if people are engaging on your posts like this,
it also pushes them into each other's algorithms.
Yeah, because they're cross talking through their platforms, right? Yeah, you're right.
That's why and look, I promoted Adam's album for a second time right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the thing, man. That's why it does so well. It's everybody's algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
It crosses.
And then there's just a relationship post right there, a little relationship post.
Well, people been, that's been a topic. You're just covering topics that people are talking about.
This one right here could cause a feature to actually happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would love to see a Yellow Wolf 501 Bryce. That would be dope.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying because now the fan bases are crossing and talking through the other fan bases of different artists. Yeah, you're
And
right,
there's
bro.
all right. There's the video we need to start at.
Okay.
I don't hear the audio.
You don't hear it?
Uh.
It did that earlier to when I did that interview with Chrissy Lee, and it. I don't know, dude. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on, let me see if I'm sharing the audio first. Chat, can you hear that? They're down there talking hell. They're down there raising hell, bro.
Yeah. See.
Raising hell. Hey, I mean, it's the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all right. Yell at me. I'm okay with it. Just don't be getting nasty or disrespectful or talking about kids or any nonsense in the chat. As long as you do that, you can say whatever you want. Yeah, the drama does suck, Kate, but it's not necessarily drama. It's literally. I mean, it depends on how you approach it. I got some wise advice from somebody today that knows, people well, and he said, bro, it can't be disrespectful if you're not disrespectful. Like if
And
you're covering something respectfully and professionally and you're handling it with class, it can never be disrespectful.
and I'd like to address Repeat that said, I believe you will promote Adam because of being on Triple T platform. I don't even think Adam likes me, bro. He's got my Instagram blocked. Like, to be honest, and I'm still promoting him. You know, he hasn't. If I type in his name on the Country Rap News, blocked. Type his name in on Caesar Beavers, blocked. And I think that's very strange, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't, because I think some people. Okay, I'll say this, bro. There was a time when there was a lot of drama in the lane and nobody said anything about it because of where the drama was coming from, and they didn't want to start an all-out war. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they didn't want. So I think sometimes what happens is people start to like, man, I don't want to see the drama because then I'm going to want to speak on it, and then it's just going to bring back that time when everything was super stressful, all because of somebody's opinion or somebody else's fight on the internet. So I get it, bro. I mean, yeah, I think all the people in the lane should engage, but I know that's just not the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, it's a big flat. Damn, I'm echoing.
you're echoing. Oh, it's because I'm sharing the screen and sharing my audio, so it's sharing my microphone too. That's why I gotta mute my mic. Hold on, let's see if you can still hear.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I'm echo.
You just called my motherfucking boy Shaka Hustle, man. Now he's 110 pounds, brother. I'm a grown.
You heard it that time.
Yeah, I heard that.
Now you don't have an echo. Watch.
Yo.
Say something.
Yeah, I don't.
It's because the share screen. So we're gonna play the video. It's only 38-second song anyway, and then we'll just go. I'll unmute.
Yeah.
For years, never paid a mind. Chris Hosier, you just called my motherfucking boy Shaka Hustle, man. Now he's 110 pounds, brother. I'm a grown ass man. I don't play none of them games. First of all, you've been talking shit about me for years. Never paid a mind to it. But you know what? You don't call one of my little homies out. Listen, you've been talking shit about Adam. You've been talking shit about all that. You want to fight, motherfucker? I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'm going to tag Redneck Brawls. We can get a bag out of it. But I will beat your motherfucking ass and I'll spit in your mama's mouth. That's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass live on camera. I dare you to show up. Dare you to show up. Ask anybody about me, homie. Ask anybody about me.
Hey, Dusty's wild, bro.
I spit in your mama's mouth.
Yeah, he's wild. Like, damn, it's like that, huh?
That's wild.
It's like that.
Yeah.
So that was his call out for the whole Shaka Hosier comment, correct?
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
And he was on vacation, and he still is on vacation right now, going to Disney and stuff like that. Click the comments and read some of the comments from it and see what the people are thinking about it.
Bro, I was just at Disney. That place is magical, bro. They have the castle that you see in the pictures, like everybody shows the big castle That's
Yeah.
at Magic Kingdom. I want to say, yeah, Magic Kingdom. Bro, that castle, they have a laser, not even a laser, it's a projection show. They have like all the Disney characters have their own setup. So it'll go like through every Disney character, all different ones, villains, like growing up childhood characters, characters that don't exist no more. And they have like, they turn the castle into, it's like, it's wild. Audio, video, fireworks. They probably spend over $1 million every night playing that parade and that fireworks show.
Oh yeah, I bet, man.
He's having the time of his life. Look, cartoon says spitting his mom's booty is wild.
My comment section is something that people really love. It
Oh,
gets
there's
pretty
Hosier.
savage.
There's Hosier.
He said, "Set it up ASAP."
Yeah.
Click the replies.
They better get your signature. I heard you go by No Show Hosiery. You gave him hell.
Oh, that's Chop. That's Chuck Country Rat shit.
Oh yeah. You're right. Oh shit.
I don't be in my comments like that. Like I said, it's really unbiased news network, man. I try my best, but I am human, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I try my best not to get in there like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
wild,
just report.
Hosier would walk the yard. See, that's the thing, bro. Like, I don't know. I've seen Hosier fight twice, like on the internet, but I've never seen Dusty. Seems like a super nice dude, but you never know, bro. Like I heard that. Okay, so you know that. You know how Hosier was talking about how he sued a bar or whatever. Did you see? Did you post that one?
What is it?
Hosier said that Dusty sued a bar or whatever, right?
Oh yeah, it's in there.
Yeah. So I'll wait to talk. I'll wait to say about that.
Thing,
but the story about that bar, from what I heard and what happened there, is crazy.
There's probably more to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got a little bit of the story, so I know what that is, but I'll wait till we get to that. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Hosier might be the first redneck brawl worth watching.
Yeah, a lot of them are just like crackheads, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like hillbillies, crackheads, like randoms. You know what I'm saying? Dude. Not just like celebrities, or people that's actually fighters. I mean, I don't know though. I've seen a couple clips over the years. I haven't really paid attention to it,
Oh, shout out to Big Poe. He said some real shit right here. He said, on some real shit, this could be a badass fight, like a main card fight. I damn sure pay to see it. They both tough as nails. Yeah, that's dope to see, bro.
I was trying to get Big Poe in here, man. He ain't joining because I know he spoke a lot on it. He was real excited about it happening.
Bro, you just said his little homie can't fight. Yeah, I did think that about Dusty. He's like, damn, Shaka's got to be more than 100 pounds.
And you notice right there's Billy Hubbard. He's involved with the Redneck Brawl.
Oh, yeah, you're right, bro. Damn, they're in your comments, bro. That's what I'm saying.
They shared one of my posts and followed me, too.
Big Murph. Yeah, there's a... Damn, we could make it happen.
Yeah. Look, you see that comment? Didn't Katie Noel challenge Upchurch, too?
Yeah, didn't she say bring some chocolate milk or something? Your inhaler and some chocolate milk.
Bring an inhaler and some chocolate milk. Yeah, she's funny.
Yeah, there's all types of opinions in here. There's people going at Dusty. Mm-hmm. There's people siding with Hosier. There's people going, hey, this is dope. They're both tough. There's people putting their whole paycheck on Dusty Leigh.
Yeah.
Dusty Leigh drinks White Claws at his meet and greets, and I said, bro, you know what the funny thing is I bet you Dusty laughs with these dudes at these comments. Because as much as he jokes around, bro, and talks shit to everybody, he's laughing at his own self sometimes too. Like you get to be funny, you gotta understand that you're an asshat sometimes. Like you gotta get that. That's wild, bro.
Johnny Cashfield, he commented right there and
where?
Go down a little bit.
Oh, down? Or up?
Other way. No,
going,
other way.
Oh,
you're scrolling up.
Now I'm going down.
There we go. Yeah, it's somewhere. Keep going.
Zach Morgan. John Davenport.
I don't see it now.
Johnny Cash
Oh,
right there.
there it
Dusty
is.
will whoop dude for sure.
Yeah, so Johnny Cashville said he'll join the panel.
Yeah, I'd hear his opinion on it.
For those that don't know, Johnny Cashville was working with Upchurch, and he helped with a lot of the first albums and stuff.
Damn, something about popping Mama Hosier in the mouth. Here we go. What? Billy didn't even understand what Dusty was talking about. Popping Mama Hosier in the mouth. Nah, he said spitting. Spitting. I would, bro, it'd be the first redneck brawl that I purchased. I would like to just see it as a fight, dude. Like I watched
I'm trying to go. Dusty said I can go and be there with him as part of the, team or whatever.
That would be dope. That'd be dope. Can you hear that or no?
No.
Good. Because I'll cycle it back through when we get to one. I just don't want it to echo on you.
And there's another little post I made to kind of build it up more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So then Dusty said he got a contract, right? He did say
he
got a contract.
I talked to him on the phone. I talked to Dusty on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it makes sense. It does make sense. Like, Billy, that dude, Billy Hubbard, is in the comments. Big Murph's in the comments. So I'm sure Dusty did have communications with them. I'm sure they reached out pretty quickly.
Yeah, they did, bro.
Yeah, I still think this is the right chart. Even though people were hating that Katie Noel was higher up, but it was because she was engaging. So she was constantly in comments on these type of posts. And
I was able to make posts about her. Yeah.
Right.
Same with Shaka Hustle, man. I was able to make posts, and Shaka's I got a video from Shaka that did 400,000 views across all platforms.
Really?
Yes. The artifact video.
Okay. See, that's wild, bro. And that's innocent trolling. Like, people got mad about that, and it's like, bro, that's so innocent. It's so innocent, man. If you're dumb enough to believe the country rap artifact, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I'll sell you. You know what I mean? Or I got lakefront property in Arizona. Like, that's just cliche, but it's
like,
true.
if you add up all these comments that Katie said, she was really going heavy engaging on the page, and I was getting a lot of comments from her. I mean, it's tons of engagement from her, and if the artist would comment on all these posts and make posts, like they could jump on this one and say, I fuck with Shaka Hustle, man. And I could make that a post and say, such and such said they co-signed Shaka. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, not only that, bro. It's like now your posts hold people accountable too, if you think about it. Like, so, like, if they say some shit that they don't stand on and you share it, and then it's time to stand on it, good or bad, then it's like, let's say somebody says they're giving away concert tickets, to their fans, and then you share it and it hits 1 million views, and then the dude don't give the concert tickets, you be the first motherfucker that'll be like, well, so
they
and so
didn't
was
give
doing
concert. I called them, reached out to them, and there's no concert tickets.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So there's accountability. Yeah, 100%.
Like, this fight has to happen, bro. You know it?
Yeah, I heard that, like, they both have conflicting schedules, right? Did you talk about that in this? Okay. Dude, you're right, bro. You could go through your comment. Like, look at this one, dog. 307.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
And every night before, I stop working, I'll work on my post for 3 or 4 hours. Like, when we jump off of here, I'll make like 5 to 7 more posts, probably off of my comments. And if I can't find them in my comments, I'll go to the artist pages and try to find stuff they said in their comments. You know what I mean?
So this is a real question right here. Like, bro, when people say they want to be featured on Country Rap News, they don't have to create drama to get featured on it.
They don't. They could just hit me up and we can come up with a game plan, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see what you mean. Like, you could take a picture from their profile and say, dope song coming with Bubba Sparks. Or
throwing it out there like that, it's just not going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm not giving game away, but I'm just saying, like, you will They don't have.
Yeah.
What my point is they don't have to say some outlandish shit in the comments
No.
or come up on a
No.
panel and go crazy in order to get a feature on the.
It just has to be the right thing said that I know will work, and then have the right caption. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You watch the channels and stuff, right? You watch the lane.
Yeah, very heavily. You know, I've been in the
Yeah.
lane since 2018. You know, I've done graphics for 99% of all these artists, bro. Like they know, all of them know exactly who I am. You know, I've
Yeah.
done work for Upchurch. I've done work for Katie. I've done work for Justin. Adam's probably the only one I haven't designed for. You know,
Oh,
and
in the entire lane. Yeah, that's
and
dope.
hell, there's some of them like the Lax and Demon Jones that I've done work for them, and they probably don't even know it because a lot of these print shops will hit me up. You know, like the guy that does all Demon Jones and all them merch, he'll hit me up when he wants something designed that's good. You know what I'm saying? Because I specialize in drawing and designing, bro. You know, I've done hundreds of cover arts, hundreds of event flyers, probably thousands, really. You know.
Yeah, because you didn't cover every. Like, I see a lot of stuff that you don't cover and you stay away from, like the whole Dub Jackrabbit stuff. Like, Dub was
Yeah.
challenging him to $1,000 for a rap battle and this and that and this and that. And then when the rap battle comes out, he don't want to talk about it. Like,
My
and why
audience don't
showcase
care
that?
about that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
we're doing country rap, and those guys, they're not really in country rap. You
Yeah,
know
they
what
don't
I'm
have a
saying?
catalog of country rap. I see what you're saying.
They're not country rap stars. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, or potential at that. They're not even. There's
I
no
don't promote
catalog you could go
myself.
back and look on.
You know, I don't promote myself. There's not one post about me on there. You know,
Yeah,
that's because
which
I'm
is cool.
kind of a behind the scenes kind of person in this industry. You know?
Yeah, that's how it's always been though, right? Like you've always had that.
Yeah.
You're making the graphics. Nobody ever knows the graphics guy. They always just see the post. All right, so I got to remove this and re-put it back up with the audio. So is this the next thing that was said? Is this what Hosier responds?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the response video to Dusty Lee's video.
All right.
And I think he posted it that day, if I ain't mistaken. I can't remember.
Let me pause that. I didn't pause it. Man, hey, they got a back and forth, bro. On a battling of who's funnier, who wins.
I don't know. It's just a tough one, man. I'm gonna tell you though, Dusty Lee's on vacation and stuff, and Hosier's freaking relentless. Like he's gonna keep going and going and going. It seems like.
Yeah, bro. Not only that, Dusty's funny, bro. So if Dusty gets on vacation, yeah, but I don't know, bro. I guess to each their own in a sense, but like sporadic shit, I've seen Dusty do some and say some.
Yeah, because I'm echoing.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. It says this won't happen if you share a Chrome tab since you're only sharing audio from that tab. Okay, hold on.
Yo.
It's how I'm sharing it. What about now?
Yo. Yeah, so it's good. No, I think Dusty Lee probably is definitely funnier. You know, the things that he's saying is funny, bro. But Hosier's just like, I think I got like 2 or 3 videos with him already. And they're long. Like, you know, the content's longer. But like,
I get what you're saying. Like Hosier, you got whole stories of Hosier going on and on about it.
Yeah, but like that Shaka Hustle Man thing he did, I thought that was kind of corny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think why, bro? Like, what are we going after Shaka for? Like, I never.
Yeah, like why are y'all messing with my little homie Shaka, man? Like,
even when it first started happening, I didn't understand it because he was just trying to move and. You know what I'm saying? He was doing songs with Mexican OT and get motion. And I think that might have been a big reason why the first couple people started throwing shots at him. Because it's like, damn, bro, you're making moves quick. Like, almost like hating on him. You know what I mean? But why? Like, the lane.
Yeah, because he's a nice guy. You know, he seems like he's an honest, good dude, man. You know, and he's got different kind of energy, different sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for real.
He's the future, bro. He's young. Like these guys that are like 40, 45 years old need to fucking leave the 20-something-year-old alone. You know what I'm saying? And if they mess with them, it needs to be on a positive note,
Hmm.
to help
Yeah.
him grow. Because like he's the
No,
future of it. Him, 501 Bryce, artists like that's the future, bro. Third generation.
I agree. Well, you got to have somebody that's going to push it. Like, bro, I wish Just Trey would kind of shake into just make, and he does, bro. That's what I gotta remind myself. The dude's got plenty of music. Like, just
Yeah.
because he supports one artist and not the other, you can't discredit the music. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's very unfortunate though to just see Just Trey over there only supporting Upchurch and Hosier. Because as an artist in this lane, bro, especially a young artist, the third generation of country rap, we need to be seeing all kinds of features with
yeah,
with
I agree.
um
I
with
agree.
him. Like he needs one with Bryce, he needs one with Shaka. He needs to get some with all the OGs and all the ones that's in that second generation of country rap. Like, because that's how he'll really grow. You know what I mean? But he's
Well,
capped
I can
off
say,
now
yeah, but I
to
can say, knowing like his plans and stuff, I will say that I don't think that it is 100% who he messes with. Like, of course, we know if he comes out and makes a song with any of them dudes, he's done for. They're gonna
yeah,
cook him. But I don't
yeah.
think he chooses not to. And I know in the beginning he did like his first 7 albums or 6 albums with no features, and he had like there was no problems. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think he just wanted to prove to himself that he could do it on his own in the beginning, and you get so comfortable with just working with yourself that you kind of push everything away. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there's other artists that support that dude. Not tons of them, but there is definitely other artists. And you would think he would have tons of features with those artists too, but he just doesn't. I don't know, bro. Some people just like to kind of work with themselves and they'll never grow that way. I don't believe.
But the thing is, he's attached to himself to Ryan Upchurch,
You're right.
and
You're
he
right.
kind of has to work by himself. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, he's actually doing songs with Hosier quite a bit. It seems like,
Yeah, they did a whole album, I do believe. I think it's out already.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
That's
All
about the
right.
only artist he's probably allowed to work with. You know?
So if I unmute this, I think you're gonna echo because I'm
Okay.
sharing. It wouldn't let me log into my Facebook on my computer, so it's like my phone link, so it's going through my phone.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mute myself, and then it should fix the problem, hopefully.
Busty Lee, you lethargic Peter Pan hat wearing fuck. You just wrote a check that your ass is gonna have to cash because I'm taking it to the bank. I'm definitely gonna get that contract signed. You said you reached out to him. No one's reached out to me yet. I definitely want to make that shake. Also, let me correct you. Definitely reached out to Adam Calhoun. I don't know if you're just blind or ignorant, deaf. I definitely called him out like a year ago on Facebook about going to the Redneck Brawl. He chose not to because he's a bitch. Also, when you admitted that he would kick your ass, anything and everything that you've said has went out the window because you're a whore. Also, you should probably watch Talking About the Club that I hang out with because they can make your life a living hell. Also, you're just a bitch and you're washed up and you're only doing this because you have an album coming out and you can only do that. You only do albums with people and do songs with people. You can't do any with yourself because you're a fucking washed up fuck boy. Sign a contract. I cannot believe that this man thinks that I'm not going to come to this and take this opportunity to embarrass the whole entire side of that genre of music. I mean, you got to think. I'm going to get so much promotion out of it, and you're going to look like a complete jackass because you're going to get the fuck beat out of you when you should have just kept your nose in your own business. That's one thing I've learned, and that's one reason why I've survived to the age I'm at, because I know how to mind my business. But I'm going to take full advantage of this opportunity and get all the promotion I possibly can and beat your ass and have it all over the internet. And you'll be representing that side. So when you get the fuck beat out of you, that whole side's going to look really pathetic. Can't wait. Thank you for doing this, Dusty. I really appreciate you, bub. Oh,
That's wild to me because Like, bro, that doesn't make any sense.
What is?
How is he? So like, okay, so he says that whole side is gonna be embarrassed of what? That you whipped another man's ass? Like, how is that gonna embarrass anybody? That's what's confusing to me. See, Hosier ain't funny with it. Like, I guess in the art of war, you can't be too, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna fight somebody, bro, Hosier's looking at it as, hey, I'm going into a battle, and I think Dusty's like in a battle, but also like a spar match, if that makes any sense.
Right.
I think Dusty comes off of this vacation and either just ignores it now at this point or cooks.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Because, like, I don't know. The Redneck Rave tried to set it up. He calls him out. Now Dusty's going to respond to this, right? Does Dusty respond after this?
I don't know. There's
No,
yeah, I think
this
so.
post?
Yeah, I believe he does.
Because I think I seen Hosier saying something today. He was talking to something wild. Okay, yeah, then Dusty says he won't ever make it to the Redneck Brawl. Okay, let me pull this back up. He says he ain't gonna make it. He claims he's already tagged everyone needed to set it up. If the fight actually gets booked, do you think both sides show it ready to go? Okay. So, and when is it? In August?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's August.
They didn't agree upon a date.
No, but the next Brawl. I'm pretty sure the next Redneck Brawl is
Yeah,
in
it's
August.
definitely probably in August.
Because I want to say they got one in August and then like another one before the end of the year. They have like four, I think it's 4 a year, one each quarter, if I remember correctly. So then you just kind of asking about it. Okay. Okay. And then this is Hosier's claims.
Yeah, he made another one. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
And Dusty will make one after that.
All right. Let me unmute it. Mute up.
Use this
It was on that date, got it moved around. Now Dusty's it was on that date, got it moved. It was on that date, got it moved. So I just talked to the Redneck Brawl, let him know that I'm all in. I'd had some shit that was on that date, got it moved around. Now Dusty's telling him that he can't do it because he's got stuff going on. No, fat boy. You're going to bring your bitch ass in there and I'm going to embarrass you in front of the world. You ran that motherfucking mouth, wrote a check with that ass, now you got to cash that motherfucker. And, yeah, your shit's about to decline, bub. So what I need you to do is take that tampon out of your man pussy, cancel whatever plans you did, because I just had to cancel fucking golf plans that I spent $15,000 on for a 4-day and 3-night fucking golf trip that I just lost money on because your bitch ass had just so happened to do this. So get you and your fucking hairline that looks like fucking someone took their foot and was like, ah, like the McDonald's arch, and get your ass ready because it's that time, bitch. Well, Dusty, since you and your hairline backed out on the fight, I'm going to go ahead and go on with my plans and do what I was going to do. Don't try to go change your mind or anything like that now. You had your opportunity and you bailed on it, which we knew you and your hairline would, and that's fine and dandy. But I would say I would just pull up on you and handle it like a man, but you're known for suing people when you get your ass kicked, as you'll see.
The lawsuit says Dustin Esterly was injured at Trixie's in May of last year. The lawsuit claims the owners and managers should have known its security guard, Paul Allen Chitwood, had violent tendencies and used illegal weapons. Esterly is suing for his injuries, medical bills, future medical expenses, and loss of enjoyment of life. He's
not enjoyment of life. Shit. That's a first right there. He said enjoyment of life. But yeah, I would say we could handle it like men, like what you should have done if it was that big of an issue, even though I was just joking with the Shaka dude. If it was that big of an issue as a man, you should have just contacted me or messaged me or whatever. But yeah, enjoyment of life. So I just talked to the Redneck Brawl, let him know that I'm all in. I'd had some shit.
All right, so, bro, listen. I think that this whole bar shit is crazy that Hosier's bringing it up. And I wonder
if
Dusty
that's weird, bro. Yeah.
I wonder if Dusty could ever, like, tell what happened, but I did hear like, and this is a rumor allegedly. I don't know this to be 100% fact, but it
Yeah, I
would
don't know
make a lot
nothing
of.
about that situation. You know what I'm saying?
So supposedly, Dusty was at that bar, and people started fucking with him, and they ended up jumping on him, and he actually beat the shit out of a couple dudes that were jumping him. During that, one of the bouncers just broadsided him, just smashed him. He didn't even, because you're not expecting that. If anything, you're in a bar, you're in a club doing your thing, and people are trying to attack you. You would think security is going to be there to kind of square that up, right?
Yeah.
Well, supposedly, from what I've heard, that didn't happen. What happened was is the security guard's the one that ended up hitting him. So yeah, bro, good for Dusty. Get that bag, dog. Like that's the security of the bar. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Like you were defending yourself, and the people that are supposed to be there to protect you assaulted you. Nah, good for him, bro. So
It's a while. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know
and
nothing about this. Dusty on the phone said something about it, but I can't recall what was said. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to
right,
speak on it. And plus, it was our phone conversation.
you're right. Yeah, that's wild.
I don't really know exactly what happened with that. So, but
Yeah, I
something
don't
happened.
know.
He said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just like obviously allegedly that could have possibly happened, but I mean that made the most sense. So like when I seen that rumor kind of floating around, I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, bro. Because like why you got to go to a court. Like that's he handled it legally. Legally,
Yeah.
that ain't snitching, bro. People would call that snitching. That ain't snitching. Nah, he handled his medical. He probably had medical bills. He probably had things he had to take care of. Yeah, get your bag, bro. Medical
Hmm.
bills ain't cheap, dog. You go get some X-rays and some CAT scans and some MRIs. You're over. What do you say? 100 grand? Is that what Hosier said?
I think so.
Yeah, I
That's
think he said
wild.
like 100. Yeah, you sue for 100 grand. Yeah,
That's a lot of
crazy.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah, allegedly.
yeah, allegedly, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Like, I
no,
don't know.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah. It's
I said I don't know
spec.
the whole time it's about
Yeah,
music. I said I don't know.
but why would you bring that in? See, that's weird. That's where it gets weird, bro. I guess that's the shit talking of it, right? Like we got to throw shots at one another in order to get mad enough to fight at one another.
Yeah.
Like I don't get that.
Yeah,
Like that was the whole.
that's why I try to just post what's said in my comments and on a public platform. You know what I'm saying? It really works great, and it can't get misconstrued, bro, because it's like, bro, you said this and you
Yeah,
said this, and now I'm posting. And that's what the main media pages like TMZ or World Star Hip Hop or whoever, that's what they be doing, bro. Like they go and say, oh, well, Cardi B said this about Offset. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, bro, if you think about it, like that's important because you get to see both sides of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I I had a time where I fucked up, bro, and I followed an opinion that I should have looked into my own mind, right, and figured it out for myself, or not. You could believe somebody else's opinion, but don't talk about it unless you truly believe it and you know it to be true. Like if you're
And
giving your
then
opinion,
you can't present it as true unless you know
right.
it's true and have proof. You know what I
That's
mean?
why what you said to me the other night about it sounds like it's a lot of an opinion. You're right, because without me having cold hard facts to show you its truth, it's
Yeah.
just that's what it is. So and I looking at shit like that, like that's why this lawsuit, what does that matter to the fact that this dude stood up to you because you were trying to pick on a younger, you know what I'm saying? Like the dude Shaka ain't got nowhere near the streams. Like he
Mm-mm.
ain't got the motion that you've ever had yet. He's still trying to get to that. So why are you taking shots at him? It's like punching down. No disrespect to Shaka, but like
Yeah.
why'd you punch down? Like go call somebody else out that's worth calling out. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
like
Like
really, he's got more motion, and
yeah, yeah.
I only have 18,000 followers on Facebook, but I have way more motion. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually am getting suggested by
On that
Facebook
platform. On the
daily.
platform.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
that platform, I got 63,000 on TikTok. I got 30 something thousand on Instagram, but the Facebook page, bro,
Yeah.
18,000. And 2.5 months ago, I had like 1,300, and now it's 18,000. And I don't even care about that 18,000. What I care about is every single day they push my Facebook constantly pushes my post out, and 95% of my audience is people that are new people, not followers, So, I mean, I'll look right here and show you how much just today alone. Okay.
It gives reach. It shows people like, hey,
Look.
we got, yeah.
So look, what's that say? 369,000 people viewed my page today.
That's wild, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So those
Yeah.
18,000 followers don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? It just
Yeah, no,
matters
that's
about
wild.
putting out good content consistently at the same time every day. You know what I mean? High quality.
Hey, to be real with you, bro, if there would be people like this young Shaka posting, his new song drops and you could get 250 whatever thousand it was, bro, that's where we need to get. Like that's
Yeah.
where this lane needs to get to. And yeah, there's drama in every like family aspect of life. Like if you got to work a job, you're going to have drama at your job. If you got a life, you're going to have drama in your
Facts.
life.
We're
somewhere.
humans, man. We
Yeah.
don't have to get on here and act like we're fucking perfect, because we're not. None of us are. And a lot of the people that's in the top lane, I feel like they like to control that narrative of, oh, this is how I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist that's a family man about this.
I can't say all of them are like that though. I can't
I
say.
just say a lot of them. Like,
Yeah.
And you
I
might
think-
do that also unintentionally as an artist in this lane, to only show people the good stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, 100%. 100%. That's what I'm glad you said that, because I think this lane is so used to people exploiting their goods or their bads and not showcasing their goods. You get what I'm saying? Like they see some drama, that's all they want to talk about. But when the dude really does some good shit, there's no mentions. There's no nothings. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I get on here, because that platform that I built, it's not about me. You know what I mean, at all. And I just figure I can get on you, Triple T's panel, Chop's panel, your panel, and just let them know who I am, what I got going on. I haven't really tried to build the YouTube yet, and there's really the Instagram and TikTok. I don't consider it successful. I know it's got 63,000 followers on the TikTok, and the Instagram, hell, I can't even monetize it, but yeah, man.
You know what I always thought country rap was, bro, when I first started doing this? Like, I thought these dudes all knew each other. They were cool with each other. They made music together, and it was just simply like, I didn't even know that you could record at home and then send it to a producer, and then that producer get the other dudes, until I started really understanding what was going on. I didn't know that, dude. I had no clue that was a thing, bro. So I was like, damn, man. Once I found out that these dudes all kind of like, they either didn't like each other or there was some issues, some bad business somewhere along the way. It was hard to keep up with all that. I think if there was a outlet that showcased all that type of shit and kept people accountable a long time ago, I think a lot of this drama, I think people would be worried about being held accountable, and they wouldn't just crash out and say whatever you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know everybody's watching you and everybody's going to have an opinion on what you're doing, then you might not do it.
Facts, bro.
Like,
that's
you
like
can't
it blew me away the other night, right? Because I'm not used to this stuff, with YouTube. I'm fairly new to it, but me and Triple T went live, and Gator jumped on the panel. Okay. I don't know if you've seen that. Did you see that?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit of it.
And he had he was upset, and he was really upset at Chop and stuff, and a little upset at Triple T. He didn't really say nothing about me, you know what I mean? But it just blew me away how whenever it ended, and the next day I look, and like 20 or 30 reactors then clipped that whole conversation, and they're reacting to that conversation. And I'm like, yeah, I know Triple T has 200 or 300 people in his live, and they was listening to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm cool with that. But when I seen that like 20 or 30 freaking reactors clipped it and had the conversation, and it was like 200, 500, 2,000, 300. I'm like, good Lord, like I didn't expect that.
Oh, you seen the Thoughts of a Predicated Winner went over it?
Yeah. I watched that one.
I like different opinions though, bro. Like as long as people can keep opinions respectfully, I think that will help.
Yeah.
That's what I think will help country rap. I think people don't truly understand the you got to keep this shit respectful, dude. Like
Yeah,
you
I
can't
tried
be
to myself.
it can't be a disrespectful action if you're not disrespectful. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the realest shit that that's a lesson that I think that's a blessing, bro, to know, to be able to understand the concept behind that. You know what I mean? Like, talk about it, give your opinion on it, but don't hold it to your heart and hold it so close to your chest that you're willing to throw your reputation or your credibility away from it. Like.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
All right, so that's the Dusty Leigh call out. Try to crack on him, and
there's more than that.
I know. I'm going. That's what I'm looking for. Then so that was Hosier's side. Now Dusty comes back, right?
Yeah, Dusty comes back now, and then Hosier comes back again.
All right, let's go.
You wouldn't know nothing about that because you're not a family fucking
man.
You beat the fuck out. You wouldn't know nothing All right, Hosier, here I'm gonna hit and dress. This is the last time I'm fucking saying anything. I'm not giving you no more fucking attention. I was at Disney yesterday with my family, which the owner of Redneck Brawls knows. We had a talk. You wouldn't know nothing about that because you're not a family fucking man. You beat the fuck out of your family and your girls and your dogs and shit. That's the type of guy you are. Anyways, it was weird. They said I almost bumped into you. I was like, really? He was just here? They're like, yeah, last week was Pride Week. He came in here dressed as fucking Cinderella with his boyfriend. And I was like, damn, thank God I didn't bump into him. It's fucking, that would have been terrible. Well, anyway, me backing out of the fight is a complete fucking lie. And I'm going to post the text with me and the promoter. I'm the one that reached out to fucking Redneck Brawl. I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that tagged him. I did all this in the middle of me negotiating our price for the fucking fights. Keep in mind, this dude would fight for fucking $200 a pack of cigarettes and a fucking shout out. So we're negotiating the fight terms for money. Chris says that Hosier can't make August date. I said, that's cool, I can't either. And then it goes to, hey, Chris really wants you to give him a call, such and such. And I'm like, why the fuck would I call this weird move? Hey, we're online talking to each other about each other's mamas, and will you call me though? For what? So you can set some theatrics up? No, I don't fuck with you. And then I guess I didn't respond to it all day. He gets online and says that I just couldn't make the fight, or this is what he wants. And I'm just like, dog, the fact that you're just such a fucking liar. I was trying to get us a big ass bag. We could have got a bag. More money than you're used to fucking making because you don't get booked anywhere. The shit don't mean nothing to me. This only helps you. And that's what I'm really understanding now, is you've been trying to fight 100 fucking pound men so you can have any kind of relevancy and just keep your name afloat because your dad. Yeah, so your daddy, he just got smacked with that $20 million lawsuit. Dude, you just fucked the whole bag up we could have just made. Just because you just can't, you're just a piece of shit. And we could have had Adam Calhoun there in my fucking corner. We could have had Upchurch in one of those nice fancy tops with his titties in them, like a ring girl, in your corner. And
hey, one thing, nobody's giving their opinions on this. They're talking shit in the chat. Not Church, HB. And the second thing is spit, whatever it was, spitting on them. Okay, so you say that I come into the lane and shit all over the people, blah, blah, blah. So if I did that, and I've taken accountability for that, then I should be the best person to tell you that we're not shitting on the lane right here. We're looking at it for what it is and talking about it. You're more than willing to have the conversation in the chat, and I'll read it and I'll give you my opinion on what you think. But you can't not talk about the shit that's happening in the lane. You can't just act like this doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I've shit on the lane and done so much wrong, which I've admitted to my wrongs in the lane, I should be the best person to tell you. Talk about it respectfully.
That's not what they do in mainstream, bro. You know?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I just had there, they said let's talk about it because we did say let's talk about it, but I don't see nobody talking about it. I seen a couple people talking about it. I seen Farva say something about Hosier's gonna knock them all out, and because this dude stands with Adam and that dude stands with Adam, that it's or this person is gonna make them look bad. Well,
There's hundreds of people talking about it in my comments.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that are wanting to have the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am Jackrabbit, but I do think people, let's have that conversation. Tell me why you think, Dusty Lee shouldn't have stood up for Shaka. We've been saying, I've been saying, I ain't gonna say we, I've been saying this. The leaders of country rap, the OGs, the Demon Jones, the Bubba Sparks, as much as you don't want to admit it, the Adam Calhouns, the even Dusty Lee, you could the hard targets, the dudes that have been doing this, that know how to do it, that have been doing it a long time, whether you think they're successful or not, these dudes, we've been saying it, I've been saying it, need to step up and take a hold of these younger cats and help them to understand how to do this and do it at a level that they can provide for their family so that the generation of country rap can keep growing. What Dusty's doing is trying to divert Hosier from bothering Shaka so Shaka could do his music thing and do his fucking tours and run around. He don't want that dude to have that stress. So shout out to Dusty for, looking out for the younger aspiring artists. You know what I mean?
Sound doesn't work.
I'm gonna post where y'all show me where I backed out of this fight. I was just trying to negotiate our price. Then this dude goes online and says he canceled a golf thing after he says he can't make the date. I can't make this shit up and begs me to, will you call me though? For what? So you can set some theatrics up? No, I don't fuck with you. And then I guess I didn't respond to it all day. He gets online and says that I just couldn't make the fight, or this is what he wants. And I'm just like, dog, the fact that you're just such a fucking liar. I was trying to get us a big ass bag. We could have got a bag. More money than you're used to fucking making because you don't get booked anywhere. The shit don't mean nothing to me. This only helps you. And that's what I'm really understanding now, is you've been trying to fight 100 fucking pound men so you can have any kind of relevancy and just keep your name afloat because your dad. Yeah. So your daddy, he just got smacked with that $20 million lawsuit. Dude, you just fucked the whole bag up we could have just made. Just because you just can't, you're just a piece of shit. And we could have had Adam Calhoun there in my fucking corner. We could have had Upchurch in one of those nice fancy tops with his titties in them, like a ring girl, in your corner. And it could have been great. We could have hyped this motherfucker up, killed it. Both made a bag. And I'm not even gonna give this shit to you now. But I'm gonna post where y'all show me where I backed out of this fight. I was just trying to negotiate our price. Then this dude goes online, says he canceled a golf thing after he says he can't make the date. I can't make this shit up and begs me to call him. He's done wrote me on Facebook. I guarantee I'm gonna post the messages or he's writing me, and he's done blocked me online again, like he usually does. So all you weird motherfuckers that still support this fucking clown and their antics after all the conspiracies about little girls not dying and, just fucking beating women and just that whole little fucking thing, shit that they do, it was gonna be a whole good fight about good versus evil. I'd have been representing the fucking American badassery and gasoline and fucking things that are fucking cool. He'd have been representing fighting for evil and LGBT men that want to go into women's restrooms, people that park in handicap fucking locations and ain't having a handicap sticker. That's what he fights for. Well, anyway, I'm gonna post these messages so you can see I never backed out of nothing. But the fact that you just did all this dumbass shit and just get on here making all this lies, I'm not even gonna let you have the relevancy because this just helps you, Bubby. Now you just gonna literally go back and die in the fucking cave of fucking irrelevancy that you fucking been in. And no.
I hate the echo thing, bro. But anyway, bro, what's crazy is I was thinking about it. Adam took up for Shaka when Church went after him.
Yeah.
Right? Then Hosier tried to take that same shot, right? Why? Why would you know what I mean? Hard Target and them took up for him. TJ took up for him. Like, yeah, bro. The more I think about it, Hosier's just playing that same game. I feel like he knows that this is what will happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of sus that he knew he was gonna. Why would you call somebody out to the Redneck Brawl if you knew you had a golf tournament? That's why this accountability shit is important. Because think about it, bro. If you paid $15,000 for a golf tournament, why would you? You know what I'm saying? If you know what the Redneck Brawl is, you know they're constantly promoting and saying. That's how I knew it was like August. I want to say
Man,
August.
15 grand to go to play golf is insane, bro.
Yeah. August 14th. And then he says, okay, so I'll read it. I could pay each one of you $7,500 flat fee plus travel, etc. 3 1-minute rounds, bout to a 1-minute rest in between rounds. Boxing, wearing 16-ounce gloves, no headgear. Would like for both of you to cut a promo to hype the match, bro? He's already wanting them to cut the promo. We have weigh-ins and go live on all socials for fighter stare-downs Friday night from 7 to 8:30 p.m. August 14th, and fight night is August 15th. So he's already ready to go. There's the dates. Make your
dude,
video promo.
$7,500 for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And a promo video.
And he's gonna pay for the travel, right? Yeah, flat fees plus travel and etc. So that's probably travel. And I don't know what I don't know. I think that's and where's it at, bro?
Probably
you know
Tennessee.
What I'm saying? Like,
it probably near
both
Tennessee.
of them. Near both of them.
Near both of them.
Hosier says he has conflicts with the August 15 date, but will definitely do the next one, which will likely be in December as long as the money part makes sense. He says,
Dusty Lee's the one that called for this. He's the one that started the first video, bro.
Yeah, but not really, because Hosier called out Shaka to the Redneck Rave.
Right, but I'm saying he contacted Redneck Brawl.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like he reached out to them.
He made the call out video.
Yeah.
Saying, no, fight me at the Redneck Brawl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying now. So, like, yeah, I see what you mean. He initiated it. It's not like Hosier went and hit them up first and was like, hey, let's get this done. I see what you're saying. He said, sorry, Chris, I am on family vacation and about to go to Disney World. I can't. I have to know the dates available. I have shows every month and adding to them from now to next year. Also, 7,500 is way out of the wheelhouse of what I was thinking. I make around that doing shows. If I was able to do it, it would have to be a lot more money. That lot more money. There would have to be a lot more money, and that is no disrespect or anything. I know I would sell a lot and be a hypes fight, but that's nowhere near close to for me to do it. And then, hey, Dusty, Chris Hosier just called and wants you to call him at blah, 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 blah. He thinks he can adjust his schedule to make it work for August 15th. At least Dusty had enough respect to block his number out, right? At Disney, brother, on family vacation, end of day, it just comes down to money. I know it is the biggest one yet. I talk major shit, and so does Chris. So me and him are going to be able to take it to another level on hype, and all the bad blood between the country rap shit will go crazy on this fight. August 15th isn't good for me. I have to be at a later date because me and Bubba have a ton of dates already in store. I manage him also. Us talking shit has already went insane viral. I know it'll be good for your brand and everyone involved will get you paid, but it has to be worth it for me to do it because that number isn't going to do it. I'm sure. And I get that, bro. Like and I'm surprised Dusty even put this out because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just shows you that, yeah, that's a good manager.
People were saying that he backed out and he was just trying to negotiate for a bigger, profit.
That's a good manager. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a good man. Yeah, exactly. For both of them. He didn't say, nah, you're going to have to give Chris $5,000 and me $10,000. You know what I'm saying? He just said, no, I don't think that's going to do it. So, yeah. But I mean, bro, if you think about it, he's probably going to put out about $10,000 each fighter, $20,000 total just for that fight alone. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And it's what you're worth, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think Dusty was closer to 15.
Someone said it's all about profit. Yeah, bro. If somebody called you out to a fight and the fight's going to pay you for profit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why not get what you can get out of that situation? He's right. They're going to make a bag. They fill the venues. They sell pay-per-views. They're going to make a bag. You know, he's trying to get his money. He's going to, maybe he gets not, listen to this. Maybe he gets knocked out. Maybe Hosier's right and it fucking makes him look like a dumbass for calling him out and getting knocked out. And maybe he never books a show again. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. You never know, bro. So yeah, or maybe he gets fucked up and can never sing right. You don't know. So I get it. I see it. All right, let's go.
See, none of this internet shit bothers me because it's not real. Just like yesterday, I was at Disney with my whole family not giving a fuck while dude goes online and throws tantrums because he's seen a spike in his number he's never ever seen in a long time. And he's like, thank God, baby. Thank God. I ain't gotta punch you no more. Oh. And he just wants it to keep going and fuck the whole bag up. So look, you know what, Miss Hosier, I apologize. I know he's been boxing your motherfucking head off for the last 24 hours getting ready for this fight.
That's why.
I apologize. I know you probably got 2 black eyes, a concussion, a broken nose. My fault, false alarm. This fight's not happening until fucking Black Denim 2 happens, okay?
Dang.
So as y'all can see,
Oh,
I never
shit.
backed out of any fight. It's not even nowhere in communication that I don't want to fight. We're in a negotiating period. Again, this dude would fight for fucking, just for the fucking pack of cigarettes and the high five as long as they tagged him in the post because he's such a fucking clown and his shit's dead. So here you go, Chris. Now, you ain't getting shit from me. Nothing. Nothing. All you had to do is just sit back and shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Instead, you get online, fucking lying and all this. You need this shit. I don't need this shit at all. Guess what? Now you gotta just fucking die in a fucking cave. Good luck, buddy. Now it's back to fucking giving staph infection out 1 tattoo at a time in a small town fucking Indiana. Good luck, buddy. You take care now, because you ain't getting no more mentions out of me since you want to get online and fucking lie about every fucking thing.
Like I said, bro, he's either going.
I can't believe I let that logo.
Yeah, I do it too. Because you're in a rush. You weren't paying
I
attention.
was, bro.
You're trying to get it out, bro. Breaking news. Yeah, yeah. I get it. I've done it. Every time I wish there was a way to turn it off so it never because I pay for CapCut. I just want to be able to cut that bitch out and leave it out and never have it go on there anyway.
I'm still echoing.
Yeah, it's because I never removed it. What about now?
Yeah, we're
You're
good.
not, are you? Yeah.
So yeah, man. You know, it's getting real interesting. I'm wondering if the fight's going to actually happen, bro. You know.
Well, like I said, I think, in my opinion, I think if Dusty, if it's gonna happen, I think he talks about it. But I think he's either gonna just shut it all the way down, or I could see him coming back and giving him hell. Like, but that's if the fight's gonna happen. If that fight ain't gonna happen, I don't think Dusty talks about it anymore. I think Hosier hangs on to it. I think Hosier keeps trying to pop shots at Shaka and tries to draw people out to talk about him. It's just weird, bro. Like, why would you throw that shot? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like,
Shaka ain't been talking about up church.
Out. Put some
Yeah,
music out.
Shaka ain't been associated with no drama. He's been working on his truck trying to get to the Redneck rave.
Facts. And he's got $300.
But he has been talking shit in Facebook posts. I have seen that. He's been going in. Yeah, he's been going. Yeah. It is what it is. You know,
this is the entertainment industry, bro.
It's entertainment industry, but it's also like I see Shaka kind of just defending. This is what I take from it. Shaka was just this dude out here trying to make music and trying to make his way through country rap. Mm-hmm. When Ryan came at him, nobody really, you know, they knew who he was. They gave him praise, but it wasn't like he had been where he's at now. I think a lot of these OGs kind of put their wing around him and said, bro, we got you. You know, let's make some features and let's make our music louder than the hate towards you. So I think he'll be all right. I think what is happening is fucked up to do to that dude because there's people that are really talking shit about that individual, but they don't have the clout that Shaka has surrounding him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And you start learning that through this shit. Like you start realizing that a lot of these people are looking for attention. I think that's why that Christy Lee interview I did, she talked about it. She's like, a lot of people don't respond. You know, when I'm trying to do it, you know, features and learn some game, they don't respond. And I said, I think this lane is so scarred
Attention
from
driven.
it, but it's scarred from the attention driven. So like there's people that really want to fuck with people and then they do and then they just use them for attention and then they treat them like shit and then they're like, well, fuck that, I'm not fucking with nobody else ever again, and they just go off and keep, you know, they have that same small pocket of people that they associate with. So the lane to come back from that would have to be leaders stepping up and leading, and we would have to just try to focus on the success and keep factual stuff. You know what I'm saying? And keep the artist accountable for the things that they say or do, and don't just allow people to push other artists around and everybody look the other way. That's the biggest thing. That to me, I think will be the biggest change. Hold people accountable for the things that they say. And if you don't, then it is what it is. It's going to keep people are going to keep doing this and not expecting the Redneck Brawl papers to really get signed.
Yeah, man, I think my platform really does that. It helps with accountability. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm watching what they're saying, and if you say something, it might become a headline, a post on country rap news. You know what I'm saying? And you really need to watch what you say as a leader or as a peer or somebody of importance. You know what I'm saying? Because you have influence. Like these artists have influence, and if you become a post and display the wrong thing, it could hurt something. It could help something, you know. And we just need to be accountable for the things we say and do. You know?
Well, check this out. A lot of the reason why we're in the situation that we're in is because of stuff that people weren't being held accountable for, so that the community really didn't know it even happened. So then they were calling those people. So like when these artists would say, well, this person said, you're lying. That never happened. We never seen that. Show me proof. And it's so far stuffed away in a comment section, or the post got deleted or whatever it may be. And there was no media to cover it, so now the community's just taking the word of that individual when they're wrong.
Yes,
it definitely did happen.
And you can go back from now till 2 months ago, 3 months ago almost. You can go back and see when Ryan got sued, what his freaking lawyer said about it. She released a statement. It got on my platform. What all the artists thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is being documented here on Country Rap News. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, Michelle, that's an incorrect statement. I was loyal as I could be, and then when I got thrown under the fucking bus and ran over is when I changed my stance on the situation. I didn't change anything. I just opened my mouth about it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. People have always been worried to fully say what they need to say, in fear that they were going to become the next, you know, troll victim, which people had always fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? So it does suck, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. I respect what you do. Sometimes I'm like, damn, Caesar, why are we talking about this? But man, having the uncomfortable the conversation, like, why did this person say that? What do you think they meant by it? That's holding them accountable. So now they're either going to have to backpedal, and they're going to have to say, nah, I'm just playing. And that's what I seen Hosier kind of do, bro. Like, I don't think he thought that comment was going to be seen by any people. And if it was, maybe it was seen by, you know, the people that support, you know, that other side, if you want to call it that. I don't think he thought he was going to have to be held accountable. And when you made a post about it and Dusty seen it, then what happened? He had to be held accountable. And the first thing that he did was like, I was just playing with the Shaka. Well, it was like his third video. I was just playing with the Shaka Hustle, man, kid. I wasn't really serious. But now, Dusty, you have talked about my family and you made it personal. So he doubled down, and then he backtracked and said, no, I wasn't even fucking with him. Like, you know what I mean? Why didn't he come out the gate and be like, man, I was just playing, Dusty. I was just poking fun at the dude. Why did he immediately go to the jump like, let's fight, I'm ready to beat your ass? Maybe because he said I was going to spit in your mom's mouth or whatever.
It was wild, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's another video too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I'm pretty sure we'll wake up tomorrow and there'll be another one, I bet.
Yeah, bro. And the thing about it is, dude, I just want to I want to talk about it because I think, to be honest with you, people want to know what's really going on. And if they don't know about your page or they don't know about, following both of these dudes and watching it's hard to follow all this shit, bro. It is.
Yeah, and you can come to Country Rap News for the top stuff that you need to know about. You know what I'm saying? From all of them.
You found the video? Because he
Yeah,
did delete this video.
Yeah, so I posted it again because they want to know how he fights, and there's a fight video out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the shit that needs to stay out of country rap. Like, that's stupid, bro. Like that. See, I can get down with a sanctioned fight, but I can't get down with that, bro. Like when I seen that, I'm like, damn, dude. You could tell that dude was like disabled too in his feet.
Hosier fighting was the topic right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's see. All right, so this is Hosier responding, right? Yeah. And I need to unmute it though. No, I gotta mute up.
Yeah.
Brawl, they're tagged right there. Liar. Why do you think awfully funny it took 24 hours for you, Dusty, to get on here and say something? But let's go ahead and nip all that in the butt because you're a fucking compulsive liar. Why do you think Redneck Brawl posted my video yesterday whenever I was saying that you backed out of the fight? Why didn't they post yours? Why aren't they going to post yours? Also, Redneck Brawl, they're tagged right there. I will fucking delete my social medias if they get on there and say that you didn't say you couldn't make that date. Even when I said I couldn't make it, I had done spent thousands of dollars on a golf trip, Airbnbs, bunch of things while we're there, plane tickets, all that shit. I was going to move that around. I also told them it needed more money. But you told them you just couldn't make it. You can say whatever you want. Redneck Brawl. Am I lying? But I will tell you this much. You brought my family into it, brought my kids into it. So I just want you to know, Dusty, that you are going to have to see me. And then my buddies, you was calling names, calling homos and all that shit, they're looking forward to seeing you. Tisk tisk. You should have just shut the fuck up, mind your business. And you act like you're doing me a favor by doing this fight. Motherfucker, I got more streams on one music video than you've had in your whole fucking career. I've got double the amount of monthly listeners you have, and you work with all these artists, go on all these tours, you do all these shows, and you still don't do more streams or numbers than me. So sit the fuck down somewhere before you get to saying all that extra shit. Oh, you think I'm bullshitting? Here, I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, that's an outrageous difference in numbers. I really, really appreciate you, man, just throwing me so much clout and just, really helping my career. I'm going to go climb back in my den now. But, yeah, you're a liar, bro. Tis, tis, tis. The birds of a feather flock together. That's what they say, right? You and Adam both dodged me like the plague. You'll never find, dum 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 dum, a hairline like mine. Dusty Leigh looking ass. You got busted with 300 pounds of weed. How you not go to prison, Dusty? That's the real question. How you get busted with 300 pounds of weed and not go to jail? You got them motherfucking wires is running off of lithium batteries, boy. You got them never gonna die batteries. Make sure you get all the info, huh? You fucking rat. And you want to talk about household, you can't even control your household, motherfucker. Your old lady turns you in. That's how you got busted with the weed. Your old lady told on your motherfucking ass. Your sex game and you as a man is so whack that your old lady turns you in. You cunt. You little whore. You little fuck. Also, just for clarification, you was offered more for that fight than you've ever been offered for a show. And I can fucking bet you any amount of money in the world on that. You show me where you've been paid more for a show than what the Redneck Brawl just offered you to get in that ring. Granted, I told him the same thing. I wanted more money. But we could have said yes and figured that shit out so they could start promoting it and getting it ready. But instead, you took the easy way out because you're a fucking cunt. I was really looking forward to that, Dusty. You're an asshole for that.
I don't know if that makes sense to me, dog. Like, how did he not? Ain't Dusty the one that reached out? You're muted. I got you.
I said, yeah, it's just Dusty reached out, man. He's the one that initiated this whole thing. You know?
To be real, Dusty should have checked that schedule before he called him out too. Like it on both of them. Like it would have been dope to see a sanctioned fight. Like, let's be real, bro. Like, who's gonna say they wouldn't have loved to see Adam Calhoun and Upchurch at the time when all that shit was going on, just get in the Redneck Brawl, have their squabble, and call it a day? It would have been a lot better. It would have been a lot better for the, you know what I'm saying, in the promotion of the lane and all the back and forth shit talking, like the bringing up the arrest record and bringing up the wife. And I mean, yeah, Dusty did say he was spitting in his mom's mouth. Like that's the shit talking that makes it toxic for the lane, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, say he's got man titties or something. Talk shit about his beard. You know, his beard looks redder the closer you get to his mouth. Like, you see how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something. But don't throw the personal shots at the family. Just go handle it in the ring. And it would be, and now that they're not, right? So this is the part that's irritating. Hosier knows that it's not happening. Now he's throwing the personal family shots.
Yeah.
And Cody Lane just did this shit, bro. Cody Lane just did the same thing.
I talked to Billy Hubbard, and it seemed like he was still kind of hopeful. He didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully it still can. I don't know, man. I guess time will tell, you know.
That's not true either. The court, a good lawyer. I mean, depending on how they got 300, if they got 300 pounds and they had an unlawful search and seizure, they'd throw it out.
Yeah.
There's way, if you could go through a whole entire trial and they could do one thing wrong and they could get the whole thing dismissed.
You won't get your 300 pounds back.
No, you ain't getting none of that back, but you ain't going, they could spark up, they could play golf with the judge, the attorney, and say, hey man, well, you know, I'll look out for a couple golf games, man, if you just get this dude to do some probation. Is it right? I don't know. It's the criminal law system. Who am I to judge that shit? They judge everybody else, but I don't see somebody getting caught with 300 pounds and not getting some sort of punishment, but it does happen. I mean, and let's be real, bro. I'm not buying weed from Dusty Leigh anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, bro. That dude sing his ass off, do whatever he needs to do. Like that, somebody was talking about how he said he's got $1 million. Well, good, bro. If I earned $1 million fucking singing my ass off, I'd say I got $1 million too.
Hell yeah.
Like, what is happening with that? Like, why is it not, it ain't cool to have money no more? Like, I hope the best for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody gets a bag, dog. Like, talk about it, brag about the shit. It makes me hungrier to go get more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shit's weird, dude.
I'd like to have me $1 million.
It just makes me wonder what's the narrative. Like, you could see Dusty was literally protecting Shaka. That's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the narrative for all this shit if we know a fight ain't gonna happen?
I don't know.
Bro, and check this out. Let me pull it up. So he was just showing those streaming numbers, right? So let's show some facts about that though. Cause I seen something that was kind of mind blowing. Let's see. Now he's talking Spotify, which Spotify don't see his bullshit that he goes and does. Spotify, there's a lot of, it's just music. There ain't none of this drama shit, right?
Yeah. It's just the clean streams.
Yeah. And if you're on playlists and shit and you've been on, you know, country rap playlists, you're going to get played. They're going to skip it. If they hear a couple seconds of it, it counts, I believe. And I heard didn't Hosier say you got all these people working with you?
Yeah, like doing all kinds of shows and stuff.
Yeah, like that's good, bro. Like, what are you talking about? So check this out. All right. I'm going to share this screen. This is kind of crazy to look at. This motherfucker. could talk all that shit, but this is crazy to look at, Caesar. You got this should be a feature, bro, right here. What do people think about this? You ready for it? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it actually. Share screen. What a dummy. Now people are looking. Now people are looking for okay, so we'll do Hosier first. So with a multiple platinum selling artist, right? We'll give him the credit, right? Just to say you don't do nothing with nobody else. Right? Here's Chris Hosier's YouTube. We got Ryan Upchurch, Black Denim, 94,000 views 8 months ago. We got Riding High Remix featuring John Connor, 9,000 views. We got Redneck Monster, 200,008 views 10 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we'll go check out Dusty Leigh. Dusty Leigh just dropped 2 weeks ago. He dropped Dusty Leigh Wildside official music video, 353,000 views 2 weeks ago. Hosier's last song dropped 8 months ago, and it was a music video with Ryan Upchurch, and it got 94,000 views.
And then the single by himself is 353,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right here. No, which one's
the
by
Wild
himself?
Side up there, up top?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You did because he said he worked. Yeah, that's all lonesome. Just Dusty. 353,000 views. Let's see something. Yeah, look. That's what gets me though. Like, what is this though? That's what drives me nuts. I'll say it. The likes, dude. How do you get 563 likes? Dude? I don't get it. YouTube's such a weird place. So like, look at this. Like, look, we'll go to this.
That's the only ones that hit like on it. They watched
3,000 likes.
Like.
3,000 likes, less views.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we could go back and forth in number schematic shit and say, okay, well, this got that, and this got this, and this dude gets this, and he does that. I mean, at the end of the day, bro. I mean, I think Dusty's doing more shows. I think Dusty's doing collabs across the genre.
He's definitely probably making more money, man.
Oh, he's definitely making more money, but I think he's doing more for the lane. Like, let's be honest, dog. If we're looking at it through like country rap media and supporting people that want to uplift the lane, what has Hosier done for the lane in the last year?
Give us drama to talk about. That's about it.
He's actually created the drama that other side supposedly hates that they don't want in the lane.
Yeah, conflicts, like where his tattoo shop got shot up and he gets in a fight and stuff like that, like what he's doing right now.
Bro, remember the time that Chop was live with the dude that used to work for him? Did you ever see that?
Threw a freaking brick through his window.
Bro, hey, when I seen Chop didn't even realize what happened at first, bro. He was over there just tweedling along, and then you heard the crash, and Chop was having just this conversation, and the dude gets up and walks away. He comes back, and Chop says, "What the fuck?" I lost it.
Man, I've been running outside to see who threw a brick through my window.
Bro, that was crazy, dog. Like, it's not funny. I hate to laugh. It was funny in the moment because of what we just witnessed it. You would never think you would witness that. But, like, that's the shit that the Redneck Brawl prevents. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't throw a brick through nobody's window. Go fucking put some gloves on and fight the Redneck Brawl.
Yeah, Dusty Lee's done way more for the lane.
It's wild, dude.
He's had hundreds of shows, done hundreds of collaboration songs. So Dusty Leigh is an actual colonel in Kentucky. He lives about 45 minutes from me. And what that is, you ever heard of a colonel in Kentucky? Or
the fucking colonel that makes Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, look it up. Look up what a colonel is in Kentucky. What kind of award is that? What kind of stature is that? You know what I'm saying? It's a title that they give people who give back to the community, basically. They make you an honorary colonel. Try to look that up and see what it says.
Colonel in Kentucky. The highest title of honor bestowed by the Commonwealth of Kentucky, awarded by the sitting governor and it's a civilian honor recognize noteworthy accomplishments, contributions to civil society, and outstanding services to the community, state, or nation. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
he's a
dope.
real colonel in Kentucky. He does stuff like he gives turkeys, hunt like a bunch of turkeys away every Thanksgiving. He's done all kinds of stuff,
Bro,
enough
that's
to get that
see,
title.
but that's the shit. See, that's the cool part about the media side of it. Like that's the stuff we need to put in these little magazines. Like people need to talk. That's why these artists need to do interviews, bro, because that's cool as shit. I
Yeah,
never knew that about Dusty. Never knew that about Dusty. That changes my opinion on a lot of things about him because I think he does what he wants on the internet in his music, talks his shit, laughs and makes jokes, but at the end of the day, it sounds like he takes care of his community and the things that matter the most,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
that's a
man.
leader. At the end of the day, that's a leader, bro. I mean, say what you want. If we're not looking at streams and we're looking, how do we want the next generation of country rap artists to come up? We want them. And bro, that's what stood out for Shaka Hustler Man and me. When that hurricane shit happened and they flooded, that dude was in his truck out trying to rescue people. Even if he didn't rescue a single soul, he fucking tried. You know what I mean? He brought water. He did what he needed to do. So he did something for his community.
Yeah, man.
Did they respond again? Let's go see. I think
I think
that's
so,
it, ain't
right?
it?
Is
I,
that is
I
that
thought
it?
Hosier said one more thing. I think today he did. That was your post for it. No, that was the last one. But Hosier did respond. Let me see if I can pull up my Instagram.
I know he did the Shaka Hustle Man thing.
No, he did more than that, bro. I think
Did he?
you might be right.
We
You might be right.
we I thought that was the last thing.
Yeah, you might be right. I gotta figure out how to get to my Instagram. This is pretty cool though. I'm like sharing my phone screen with my Max Streets is trying to get a hold of you.
Huh?
Max, here I'll show you. Breaking news. You didn't even know about it. I got you. Max Streets. Here
Oh
you
no,
go.
I seen that.
You
Yeah, that's
did?
cool.
What'd he say?
Play the video if you want.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Let me take this one down. One where he's talking about the people in the comments.
Yeah. He said country rap news, country rap news.
Yeah, bro, you do be paying attention because it says it's 4 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's looking for you, bro.
Sounds off.
Man, I'm gonna have to log into my actual. I can finish it like this, but where's it at, bro? Oh, it's easy to lose these pages because I'm clicking on different screens and share screen, window. Bam. All right. Yeah, he says country rap news, country rap news. Let me holla at you.
Hey, country rap news. Let me holler at you real quick, country rap news, cause I seen after y'all posted the video, I was looking at the comments and shit, niggas was talking crazy, man. Like I was really trying to beef with 501. It's never that, my boy. But what I'm saying is, man, you see how much motion the post got, right? And I ain't even done the open verse challenge yet. That's why I really need to be the one thrown on it. And they was talking about I wasn't from the street till they gravel road or some shit. Let me tell you about the real country though. You see these acres, bro? You see these acres? This me for real. Tell 501 get in. I got 80 of these bitches. We can do the video out here and get real country in this bitch. I got the 4x4 trucks, the 4-wheelers. What he really want to do? Yeah. And you know the track list? Tell him go look it up with me, man. When me and them country boys get down. Bravo Gator, Savannah Dexter, MJ Outlaw, Marcotti. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? My little shit got more motion in. I ain't even gonna hate on the other rappers because they was doing their thing, whatever, my boys. You know what I'm saying? But fuck with me. Country Rap News, hook me up. Tell 501 I said what's happening. Hey.
Hey, he was signed to Mako Records. Is he still signed to Mako?
I don't think.
I don't think Mako Records is around anymore. Like I think it's just
Yeah, I don't either.
I remember when Hard Target left, he had nothing bad to say. And see, that's the difference, bro. Like back then, people just kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no hate.
But people want to know all this history.
You would have had. That's why I was adding to it. You would have held him accountable.
You do. in rap music, that would never fly. We need to know every freaking detail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like why did Tupac leave death row, or You know, why did he collaborate with this artist and not this artist? What happened? You
It
know,
tells
why?
the story of the come ups. It does.
Yeah, like you got to know, bro. Like if you want this to be a legitimate subgenre, they want to know the history. There's all kinds of movies about like rock and roll, right? To where it tells about the band, how they got together. You know, like the history is so documented in mainstream music, bro. You know, that's because there's pages like mine around. You know, and there's people like you around. You know, and but
That's why I haven't took it down, bro. I made sure nothing was monetized of the times like that because I didn't want to try to monetize off something that I was doing that I was probably wrong for, like the arguments with Adam and
definitely
shit.
don't need to get rid of it though.
Yeah, because I want to see that like Adam didn't go at it like he was definitely provoked. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the documentation that needs to stay because who knows, bro? 10 years from now, people could be like, oh, fuck that dude. He was going after so-and-so for no reason. Well, wait a minute. That ain't the case. So if you delete that, the documentation's gone of it, then it doesn't exist, right? So there's no way to go back and show a timeline like, nah, this dude got fucking poked at and poked at and poked at and poked at and lied on and poked at until eventually he snapped. And when he did, nobody liked it, but it is what like the people that have dissed me, like, don't ever get rid of them. And I don't gain no positive clout from that. What I gain from that is memory. And hey, you keep running your mouth, you get dissed and you ain't even a rapper, Kurt. You better calm down.
Yeah.
The 501 one's bittersweet for me though, bro, because I like that song. So like when I hear my own voice in that, sometimes I'm like, that's wild, bro. That I hated on something that I eventually ended up liking. Like it just goes to show, like, you never know, bro. Document everything if you're a content creator. You know what I mean? And shit. I like I like Max Street's approach to it though. Like,
so let me tell you about that situation. And this is
Okay.
why I love what I'm doing with my page, bro. Like, so I was actually working on the My Boy lyric video for Bryce, and he dropped it. But you know, he's got the My Boy song. Well, if you go back, I'll send you the post.
Yeah, if you send
I
it to
seen
me,
a post that, and Mac didn't know nothing about this, probably. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it would be good promo for Bryce, so I figured I'd make a post out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't blame you.
Because he has the song "My Boy," and Mac Streets was saying "My Boy." You know what I mean?
Oh, I get what you're saying. So people try to twist like a subliminal out of it and say he was.
Yeah, and I didn't
referencing-
mean nothing negative.
Oh,
towards-
you did it. You did it.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I was reading something and I thought I heard you because he said comments. So he said he's seen in the comments, in your comment section, that people were taking shots at him, saying he was taking shots at 501.
So let me see. I need to find the post. I seen a post that he made.
Have you ever met Dusty Leigh in person?
No, but I've done a lot of graphics for him.
Well, the reason I asked that is because I've never seen him in person. I wonder how big he is, like
I don't
the
know.
size comparison to Hosier.
Probably about the same. I've met Hosier in person.
Yeah, Hosier's short. Right?
He ain't that short. He's probably about 5'10".
Oh, that ain't bad.
I
thought he was shorter than that.
No.
I thought he was shorter.
So look at this. Look at this post.
Okay. Oh, the one you just texted me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So I seen that post and I made a post from it, from Mac Street's account. Right?
I didn't see it. It won't take me to it. My phone. Okay. Max Street says he's been. Let me see if I can get it to pull up though. So weird. Like it shows me it, but when I click it, it just takes me to my news feed. I can get to it though. I know how to find it. I could just search on your page.
Well, this next one is another one he posted afterwards. that's on his page.
Is that playing?
Because you know the My Boy Challenge was going around, so
yeah, I seen the votes for it too.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked to see the person. Like, I was shocked to see Kelsey Lynn with a lot of support. That was cool.
Yeah.
She had a dope verse. I went too far. Oh no, it's right here. I think it'll let me pull it right up if I share it to the. Let's see. Man, I don't know how to do it now. I'm an idiot. Anyway, it says, Mac fact. I've been studying you, MFer, and I think I figured it out. The phrase "my boy" is just a white folks version of my facts, or do I need to put this blunt out? So he's basically saying it's just our slang for our homies, just like their slang, right? And
Yeah.
people took offense to that. I understand.
You never know what they're gonna say in the comments. Like when I did it, I didn't mean nothing by it. He said my boy. He's got a song named My Boy. So I was like, hey, this is a post. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And I even talked to Junebug beforehand about making it. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. So Mac knows it wasn't no hate, and he used it in a good way. He used it to promote getting the feature.
Yeah, he's trying. I don't know if they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. And wouldn't that be cool if it turns out it makes the feature happen and it blows up or something? Like, wouldn't that be neat?
No, that's, bro, as content creators and as media, that's the goal. Like, and that's why it sucks, because I think there would be a lot of people in the lane that could push, yeah, let's talk about this stuff, but let's do it respectfully, into a sense that we can all get along and agree to disagree. Like, that is the goal, dude. Like, listen to the music, agree to disagree, and keep pushing the content so that these dudes get recognized. Because if they do, then essentially, say if you're a media page and you put somebody on and do an interview and they end up blowing up, and you might be the first person to ever do an interview.
First one, yeah.
Or the first one to ever share their song.
The first interview that I posted on that new channel was 501 Bryce. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And
that's dope.
It's really great to see the top dog right now. And he said, yeah, man, I'm going to do it, bro. He didn't have to do it. He's dodging so many features and opportunities because he's got other opportunities that he could do. You know what I'm saying? But to get that interview in, to have a real solid, good interview.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
You know?
To sit down in person and do it, too, is different.
Well, I'll tell you about this, too. I wasn't actually there.
Really? Oh, you did like a video and then over a call?
They recorded it, and I gave them the questions, and they read them off, and then I cut the audio out and put my
voiceover. It's smart.
Yeah.
Because I thought about doing that with because you can do a StreamYard interview, right? You were smart. Now you already did it, but I did think about that because I was like, man, if I just put them center screen with a good camera, and I just talked, said the question, and then just let them respond and just recorded them and never showed me, it would be like I was sitting there wherever it was. Nobody would ever know.
And I don't care about showing myself. You know, I'm not trying to promote myself. You know, I'm a creator. I've always been behind the scenes. You know, I don't care about fame. Fame don't impress me. What impresses me is putting things together and making them actually work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it benefit other people and turn into something big, you know, be a part of something that's bigger than yourself, you know?
Bro, you know what's cool too is like at the end of the day, you're going to be able to look back and say like, man, I really did help a lot of these people get some exposure, whether they ever look out for you or not, or maybe they already have, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what matters is you did what you set out to do, and that was be media for a independent lane to help it grow. You know, that's the goal. At the end of the day, that's the goal. You're using, and you know, people get mad because they're like, oh, you're making money off this. Well, yeah, you're trying to make money off of this to help those dudes make money off this so that everybody can make more money off of this, right?
Yeah, you know, and I've only
it's the internet.
I made you know, I'm open too, you know, like I've made $467 the first month that I started pushing hard. And I just got another check for $733 for the second month. And the third month is going to be 1,000 something. You know what I'm saying? And once it gets to 1,500, 2,000, I'll be able to fully locked down, because I get graphic money too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I do graphics for the industry, you know. And once I get to about 1,500, 2,000, you're going to see me able to push this thing so hard because I have so much more of my time. You know, like I only have 3 to 4 hours.
Did you go to
a day.
school for graphics, or did you just self-taught?
No, I didn't even graduate. My last grade was 9th grade.
So what started it?
Well, just giving graphics away for free. You know, I was a tattoo artist. I always been into art, and then I got me an iPad to freaking do stencils better and easier.
That's
you know
what you're doing your graphics on, is an iPad?
Yeah.
No way.
And then, bro, like I started just doing graphics for my brother for free. I did them for free for the Sticks, for Big Poe, for a couple other artists. And then I was like, man, I want to make a career out of this. So I quit the factory after 7 years of in the factory. You know what I'm saying?
Doing what? Just like what type of factory?
Well, we used to make foam rolls, big 4 to 6 foot foam rollers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would shoot
for
gas
like packing shit.
Yeah, it would shoot gas through the sails and expand the sails.
Expand them, yep.
It was very dangerous.
It was an expansion factory, right?
Yeah, and
like an extrusion almost.
Yeah, extrusion, yes.
Yeah.
And it was very hot. It was hard work, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But after about 4 years, you know, I was able to quit, you know, the factory. About 2 years. About 2 years of doing graphics. I'm sorry. 2 years of doing graphics. I quit the factory that I worked in for 7 years. And I went full-time doing graphic design for the country rap industry, for small businesses and stuff like that.
Imagine that. It can't be that dead, bro, if you were making a living off just the graphics.
Bro, it got to the point I was making I made $65,000 in 1 year just drawing pictures.
And I've never heard anybody say anything negative. I've heard Stormy Leigh talk pretty highly of you. And you know what's funny is I didn't know who you were when she said it. Like I heard her talking about you as a person, and you were not even country rap news then. You know what I mean?
A lot of people, man. Like if you look right here, bro, you know what I mean? My logo.
Yeah.
You'll see this on so many event flyers and album covers and stuff. Like you was there with Church and probably seen it and didn't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? And Church don't even probably realize it.
Well, that shirt, bro, that shirt was iconic. That Corbin shirt.
Yeah.
That was iconic, bro. Like you're right. That was only sold there. There was only so many shirts, and it's crazy to think like.
And he said it was his favorite shirt he's ever gotten. I seen it on video.
Shirt. It's a dope shirt.
I mean?
The redneck. I don't know how much Redneck Nation designing you did, but some of that stuff.
About 20 or 30 designs.
Some of them were just looked like stuff out of the flea market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like wow, bro. You got all this merch on here and nobody bought it, obviously. Like you could see it sat there and the sizes were never updated, and it's just dope to think. And that was another thing that was cool about you. It's like this dude's always been behind that logo and never wanted, hey, I'm Caesar, come check me out. I did all this work. So now it's just like when you say it, it doesn't sound like you're name dropping, if that makes sense. I think a lot of people think that because they don't understand like.
Yeah, and I'm not impressed by dropping names. I you know what I mean?
I think you're just saying it to make sure people understand that you're holding account. You're being held accountable at that point. Because if you're lying and one of these dudes see it with as much motion you got, they're gonna call you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and they
fuck
won't
that dude.
because,
He never made a logo.
They know I've been in this industry a long time, bro. I've put my dues in doing these graphics. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Dusty kind of stamped it because I think he even said, I paid Caesar thousands of dollars to do graphics for me.
Yeah.
Like damn, bro. This motherfucker just thought.
Like, I can go to my PayPal
everything.
And I can say, this one paid me 10 grand. This one paid me 20. This one's paid me 15. You know what I'm saying? Because
Would you call that bad business? But would you call it bad business? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's a good topic too, is like, do you think, because everybody says we want to hear everything, the truth about these dudes, and Dusty put the truth out there, and people are like, oh, he's putting his net worth in here, and he's putting this, that. Well, yeah, people want to fucking know, right? Well, now he's telling you the truth, and you're holding it against him.
I barely, like, I haven't gotten rich off this. I mean, I'm drawing pictures and stuff, I mean, since 2018 until now, I've probably only made like 300K. You know what I mean? How many years is that? That's a lot of freaking years for 300K. It
Yeah, I
might
get
be a
it.
little bit higher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it seems like you enjoy to make the
Oh, I
graphics. So
love it, man. I
yeah,
love to
yeah.
do it, bro. You know, and I've done other stuff like build websites and I've managed pages for artists before. You know what I'm saying? I just like to be a part of something, bro. You know what I mean? To create things. You know what I
I
mean?
think I think that you definitely have an eye for it for sure. And I think that as long as you're doing what you enjoy doing and you're living your life without having to, you know, struggle too much, then keep going, bro. Like I see the vision at, like, okay, so you think of artists, they make music, right? But it's more than just artists making music. There's artists that make graphics, there's artists that make, you
Yes.
know, content, there's artists that make clay sculptures, all this different things. And if you know, if you got a passion for it and it's what you truly enjoy doing, there ain't really amount of money that's gonna change you from doing you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna put out your content and your craft because that's what you enjoy doing, even if you're getting 10 views to if you're getting 10 million views.
Yeah, for sure, man. And you know, I never got a lot of views and followers from doing the graphics and everything. It was just like, oh, well, such and such messes with me. You know what I mean? And it's
Right, right.
like heck, I've done stuff for Project Pat. You know what I mean? And I did a Waka Flocka flyer not too long ago, man. But like, what really impresses me is creating something, bro. Like just to being able to create it to where I'm one of the best at this. You know, because like that's because God gave that to you. You know what I
That's
mean?
your scent like that. Yeah, we all
And
gotta look at it like that. Yeah.
yeah, and it makes you unique as a person. It's part of your identity, like being able to make something out of nothing, man. You know?
Bro, people will call me crazy for this, but I swear that, and this is what I feel. I feel like if you have a good feeling about yourself and everything that you do in life,
Mm,
that's your heaven. So like when we leave this earth, bro, that's the thought. Like we're a good dude. We kept up to
yeah.
our name. We kept up to our word. We righted our wrongs. If we got a bunch of resentment and a bunch of sorrow because we didn't live out our dreams and didn't treat people correctly, that's hell, dude. And like that's that better feeling about yourself. So I respect that, and I'm glad that we have more country rap media coming out. Even if I don't agree with some of the stuff maybe you put, I still think, damn, it's an uncomfortable conversation that has to be had
I mean,
sometimes.
to be honest, I don't agree with some of the stuff I put, but
You got to
I
show
have,
both sides.
yeah, and you got to put what work. You got to do what works. When you got to analyze your data, Kurt, and you got to say, okay,
Yeah.
well, how did it work on this day, and where did it not work on this day? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And I'm telling you, like, in my Facebook page, now that it's actually got a bunch of engagement, I look at it and I can really see why things work and why things don't work. And if the point of this is to get bigger and bigger, then you got to pay attention to that. You know,
Somebody said it's crazy people want to know a man's worth. Motherfuckers need to worry about. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But why not?
Trey
What do
Healy,
you
what's
mean?
up, brother, man?
Bro, Trey was cool to hear his story because it's that dude came from nothing, bro.
Yeah,
He came
Trey's
from nothing.
awesome, man. I
Now
love that
Trey's
guy.
ripping Corvettes and fucking grooming dogs and decorating his house to like a
He's the
haunted. Do
best
you ever
pet
see his
groomer
Halloween
in the whole
decorations?
country, bro. He's the best pet groomer in the whole country.
Wait till October, bro. You'll be like, this is the best decorator of Halloween houses, dude. He turns his house into like a haunted, like mansion, dude. It's dope.
Yeah,
He's got a big like Victorian. It almost looks like a Victorian style house. He's got
his house.
gargoyles,
I
and
seen his house. It's nice.
he worked for that shit, bro. And like he that's what I'm saying. And you know the cool thing about Trey, bro, is he's a very like understanding person, and I think a lot of people overlook him just because they think he wants something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Man,
weird,
dude,
bro.
dude could go get whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like he can go buy whatever he wants, man. You know what I'm
That's what I
saying?
mean. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't I don't think they see that. I think and you know, I think the ego in the country rap lane has had to be big because
Yeah.
of the people that we've had kind of, you know, pushing to like the top. Like, bro, being real, there was a time that I had always thought that Colt Ford was like, you know, in everybody's music, and it seemed like he was. But then as you get closer, people didn't respect Colt Ford, or they had difference in opinions of Colt Ford, or Colt Ford was just had too much. Same thing with Smo. I learned a lot about Smo. I thought Smo was an asshole. You know what I'm saying? And he probably was back then when he had the TV show and shit. You know, based off of his own testimony. So I think that if we could kind of just like, and I don't, when I say we, I mean as like, as a fan, if we as fans can look at the music again for the music, that's the only thing that can save something like this. Not save it as like, but get it back to where it is. Hold people accountable and look at the music for the music and the person for the person. You know?
Yeah.
Because I thought Dusty, I've always, if you look at Dusty, I would look at it. So if I'm standing on the outside, I seen Hosier throw up 2 fights on his Instagram, right? I've seen Dusty wear cowboy boot Air Force Ones with a baseball cowboy hat hybrid shit, right? Going wild, singing love songs, dancing his ass off to a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, I've seen a lot of comments though where they say Dusty's a real tough guy, man. Like
that's what I'm saying. You can't really.
A lot of people vouch for Dusty's hands, man.
You think? You seen that?
No, I've seen comments and people that I know tell me like, hey, he's got some hands.
Well, bro, when he said ask anybody about me, I thought to myself, I'm like, man, I really better have to start going. I did ask a couple people, and I got similar response. I had a couple people say they were unsure, but I've had a couple people tell me, yeah, dude, that it's going to be, he ain't going to go in there and just run around the ring from Hosier. They're definitely going to be throwing hands. And I'm like, okay. So then I started thinking, I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen Dusty Leigh like smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, nothing. So he's probably got some good cardio. He's got a beer belly. He's got a little bit of a beer belly,
he
but
looks
he's a
like
dad.
He drinks some beer, don't he?
Yeah, oh yeah. He looks like he drinks a beer.
He looks like he eats chicken and beer.
Chicken for sure, bro.
You know, he's from Kentucky, so
yeah, he's probably got some chickens that motherfucker be frying up when he needs them.
Cuts the heads off, plucks the feathers. I could see him doing that.
Hey, when he does those TikToks with his girl and he's shaving his old lady's fucking, when he's like, when you gotta shave down your pregnant wife, and she's got like, it's like, have you ever seen him? Oh my gosh, bro. One time he's pissing. I think he's pissing in the toilet or something. I forget what one of them. He was doing something out of control, but it wasn't him pissing. He was using the camera angles and it made it. Oh, it was his wife. He was under her as she was pregnant, and he said when they lose control of their bladder or have a weak bladder, I'm like, this motherfucker, wild, bro. He's had a couple ones go viral, just funny shit. Just super funny, Dusty. So it's kind of hard to look at him as jumping in a ring and, you know, tossing Hosier around. But you never know, bro.
Yeah. I wonder what the size difference is. I need to reach out to each one of them and get their measurements, their weight, their height. You know what I'm saying? Just so
ready
I can
to
know.
go, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Could you imagine if in August 15th? Well, it can't be August 15th. Imagine like December.
It would have to be December. I was talking. I think I either seen it in a message Dusty sent or something that the second one is in December.
Right. It is. It's like December. It's like August 15th and then like December 15th or something. Like I said, I think they do it for a year. Bro, it would fill that venue. They would have every pay-per-view. Everybody would buy that shit, dude.
Yeah.
We could have watch parties.
Oh man, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like, bro, I mean, realistically, they get people to show up to these things, right? If you think about it, if it is December and they lock that in, and you
it'd
start
probably be better to
it
do
now,
in December. That way I could promote and talk about that until December. Like that would be great. You know what I mean? I'd have something locked in that I could talk about for months.
Bro, didn't Dusty say something about Adam being his corner man?
Yeah.
That would be insane, bro. That would be so worth
and
watching.
Then Church has been real, like Church has talked about this. He's commented on it and stuff. Like, what if Church would be in
Hosier's?
Oh, that'd be crazy, bro. It would go nuts. And then Dusty said I could come and be there too. You know what I mean? And get some behind the scenes footage and stuff. And
Bro, could you imagine? I couldn't even like. I wish they weren't doing no golf. Bubba Sparks, Dusty, didn't you say you were Bubba Sparks' manager, motherfucker? You should be telling him. Maybe they got to do something for Bubba, and he's got to be there as his manager. But man, you can need to get in that calendar and cross some dates off. Tell Bubba to go cut the music video with Christy Lee, right? He'll be busy shooting music videos. You go fight Hosier. You know what I mean? People want to see it at this point. Does it give Hosier clout if he wins?
I mean, both of them's gonna it's gonna give both of them engagement, bro. Like, let's
100%.
be honest. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's great for both of them. It's great for
but I'm saying
Brawl.
like,
dude, Redneck
I'm saying
Brawl
like,
though. Think about this. There's views. There's videos with millions of views on Redneck Brawl. You know, it's
right.
the platform has 1 million something followers, and that's just on Instagram. Like,
did they say it was headgear? Did they wear headgear?
no headgear.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah,
that's a real fight. Just with
you
the
don't
gloves.
you don't want to block the merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna see that it's Hosier and it's Dusty. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's in here telling me that something about Freemasons and Illuminati. What is going on, bro? Kentucky Sweetness says that couldn't happen. Don't you think you could keep? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I thought about too. I don't think so. I think there would be. I think there would be a fight added to that night.
I'm sure there's security there too,
bro.
You know?
And listen, dog. I don't blame him. Like, I don't, dude. Like, I didn't blame him when he wanted to punch my teeth down my throat. Like, that's where I fucked up. Is I knew I was wrong, and people were just having my back, and I was just like, fuck it, let him keep having my back. And I didn't. I should have stepped up and been like, nah, bro. I'm fucking. That motherfucker gonna whip my motherfucking ass. And cause dude, think about this. I go to work every day and I weld and I fucking eat cheeseburgers. I could run. Don't get me twisted. I could run. But Adam's out there running and fucking church and Adam fight. Bro, I don't think the Redneck Rave would let that happen. I don't think.
You keep saying, you don't say a Redneck Rave like 4 times.
I don't know why, because I get him so
Redneck
attached.
Brawl.
I know, but it's because the Big Murph, like I think about Big Murph and then I think about Catfish Cooley, and they're kind of all like in that, and it's always been there. The Redneck Rave came before the Redneck Brawl.
Yeah.
And it's going on right now. So it's kind of hard to like.
Man, I ain't even seeing much posting and talking about it yet.
There was a tornado there, they said. Shaka said.
That's crazy.
I don't know, dog. We need the December date. Lock it in. No shit talking until like November.
That'd give a good time frame to daggum promote it. You know what I'm saying? And really push it. You know, December.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the one's too close. You know,
August 15th is way too close. They got to get a little training in, bro. They got to.
They
make
need
it
to
worth
train.
the fight. Yeah. But 3 minutes, bro. Okay, so let's be honest.
3 1-minute rounds. Yeah.
A minute moving around and fighting.
A long time, to be honest.
I mean, if you're fighting, if you're just bouncing around the ring, you got good cardio. 3 minutes is a walk in the park. But if you ain't got good cardio, after probably a round and a half, you're gonna feel it. You're definitely, and the adrenaline's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
It would be dope to watch.
Put a poll in the chat on who would win, Dusty.
Yeah, I think I could do it from my phone.
I
don't know if it lets you do it on the.
Yeah, we need a poll. We're gonna put a poll in the chat, guys. Caesar, did you see that fight the other night? Which fight? Was there some kind of fight? I don't pay attention to nothing except for my, the country rap news stuff, and I got a lot to look at. All these artist profiles and stuff. No, I didn't see the UFC fight. I do like UFC fights. I just ain't never. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, you got to go back and watch. The last fight, dude, was unreal. I can't ever think it
I
was
would like to get into that and keep up with it, but I just don't have time.
Justin Gaethje beat the hell out of some dude. Yeah, but it was the White House one, dude. It was Donald Trump's birthday, bro.
Oh man, it was that
Don't you
one.
know? Yeah, bro. It was
I did see
every
the
fight.
pictures of it.
Every fight ended with either a TKO or a KO. Every one of them.
And then I seen that crazy motherfucker that said that Michelle Obama was a man.
Yeah, it was
That's
wild,
crazy.
bro. Wild what was happening on that. There was a lot of shit that went on. Trump was sitting down there with Melania ringside with Dana White,
Hell
and
yeah.
he kept changing his hat. He had the American hat on. He would take the American. He would tell it. It was cool to see because even the fighters from other countries that beat American fighters, he was shaking their hands, telling them they were dope fighters. He was talking to them. He wasn't like secluded. He was right out there with them. It was cool to see. I got my thoughts on that dude, but it was cool to see that.
Dude,
Like Americans were being American, bro.
Trump is a billionaire, so he'll never be like the average person, and be a real human because of the stuff that goes through his head and that he deals with, and he don't live like us. He's never lived like us, right?
Right. No, never.
He's
You're
always
right.
been a millionaire, and now he's a billionaire, and so he don't understand us as American citizens. But I will say this: as president, and the way he acts and talks is closer to the average citizen that I've ever witnessed in my life. You know what I mean? Like, everybody else is so straight by the book, political, say it this way. The dude just speaks his mind. And that's why people really gravitate towards him, and why they also hate him at the same time. You know?
Yeah, no, you're 100% right, bro. I was shocked. Like when you say that, it reminds me of when Tom McDonald even got a damn billboard plaque signed by Donald Trump. I'm pretty sure Adam Calhoun's got a picture with Donald Trump. Like,
Yeah, he's
it's
the most average as a billionaire can be president that we've ever had. You know what I mean? Like, just the language that he uses in daily conversation. Like, no other president has talked like this president does. And I've met tons of guys like Trump. My stepdad, he reminds me so much of the way Trump acts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I mean, bro, it's an ego though. That's an ego. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
He's
confident.
human,
It's
bro.
confidence.
He's human.
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll never have a president that can really fully relate to us, because, I mean, you got to be stupid rich just to be there in that position. It took Trump $1 billion to win that, and Hillary, she ran and she got $1 billion in donations. You got to put in work or be really rich. Like, you got to put in government work or be really rich. You got to have connections. Me or you will never be president.
No,
There's no way, and we're the average citizen.
I've heard it's a bloodline. Like those people all fall within a certain bloodline. I don't know how true that is, but I kind of believe it because, bro, think of this. Remember way back when, like even when I was younger, I remember a time when I felt like the media was real. Like, if that makes sense. Like there was a couple different medias, a couple different sides, but they were real. Right? So you got the real truth from one side, from their opinion, and you got the real truth from the other side, from their opinion and their views. And you could kind of pick and choose your own. Now, the media is so infiltrated that it's like they're both trying to tell the other's opinion in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like we'll never know the truth of the presidents that we got. Are they good people? Or are they bad people? Are they good people that are being controlled by bad people, or are they bad people that are trying to fix? Or are they
How
good
do I
people
get all
trying to
these
fix?
chats off of my iPad screen? I push
I
the
could
freaking
take it off.
chat button.
Oh, you're on comments. I think you talking about over you. They've been there the whole time, but I think.
Yeah, I clicked the button. It don't do that on Tim's.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
think you
good,
gotta.
bro.
I think you
wanted
gotta
to see
click
'em.
comments.
I did have my phone and I was looking at the chat, but
They
I
go
went
off.
Oh no, you can put those back, bro.
You got to click comments on the top right on your iPad. I'm pretty sure it's like it says, I don't know what it says on your screen, but it's got a spot where it says comments,
It's
and
all
it'll
good.
say private chat, and then you got to click off the private chat and go to the.
I can still kind of see me a little bit, and you. It's all
But
good.
yeah, bro, I don't know, man. It's politics and everything, bro. That's kind of why I was holding Trump, and when they mentioned the fight, like politics of Trump, politics of country rap, politics of baseball. There's politics in sports all around. You know, who's got the money, who's got the motion. You know, and
Yeah.
that's because there's promotion, there's time spent at doing it, there's quality work. That's another thing, Caesar, is the quality and work is so important in this lane, bro. Like,
Yes, bro.
if you would have come out with some chintzy ass pictures and some poor spelling and it all looked
Well,
all AI
so
driven, you wouldn't have
the thing
caught
is,
traction.
bro, when I built this platform in 2020. That's when I started it, I think. And it didn't get popping until like 3 months ago. You know what I mean? And I took some breaks. Hell, I gave the company away to what my top writer at one point, but she passed away. You know what I
rest
mean?
in peace, Kelsey. Yeah.
But then once I noticed the site was down, I said, "Oh shit, I can't let this disappear." You know, so I took it back. You know what I mean? And I started paying for it again, and you know what I mean? And I just couldn't let it disappear. You know, and like 3 months ago, I got it popping again, bro. And a lot of pages started popping up once they see that I got this thing going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, there's at least 10 Facebook pages that are trying to do what I'm doing, and they wasn't there before. You know?
Good, bro. Because look, at the end of the day, it's putting more motion, and it's also they're not going to keep up. You know what I mean? If they're really just doing it to try to get motion, you know it ain't going to work.
No, I'm not doing it for that. I do it because I love this lane. I do it because this lane gave me the ability at one point to quit my job and do what I love. And I do it because I know a lot of these guys, and I got a lot of love for them and respect for them. And I just want to leave something behind, you know, and all this stuff needs to be documented. You know, and a lot of these other pages, they're springing up because they see it has motion, and they're like, "Oh, well, we need to get motion and get money too." You know, but I've been doing this shit for free for years. You know,
remember when like in the rap days, like, because when I grew up, I listened to rap. I bought all the Southern Smokes from the gas stations. I was constantly looking through for new rappers.
At the gas
that piff, I was always in that piff trying to download new music and find new shit. Bro, I got so many Southern Smokes. I got variation. I got them slowed down. Slow down music hit so much better on subs. I would have R&B music. But my point is this, is like, if the lane of the country rap media could come together, you know, pitch in some money, bro, and get a studio time for some of these artists and invite some of these artists and make little mixtapes, legitimate mixtapes, and start pushing them out and pushing the community. And
DJ Cannon Banyan kind of been trying to do that this whole time.
We needed. He's fucking awesome for that, bro, because that bro, real hip hop heads, that's how it's gonna work, dog. You got to get like a Bubba Sparks, you know, rap track with you know, Adam Calhoun, Mises, kind of like Sawfelt track with a Shaka Hustler Man, 501 Bryce, shit talking. You got to mix all that shit and get it on one, something to present to the world. And bro, I'm telling you, if there was unity like that in the media, where we all could work together and try to figure out a common ground or agree to disagree on certain things, bro, this thing would explode.
Well, you know, so, and if you look, pull up countryrapnews.com on the screen real quick.
Bet.
I'm trying to do that with the website, but you know, I'm not a coder. There's only so much I can do without help.
I heard that guy talking to you, trying to tell you how to get it in the algorithm better. I heard that.
Okay, there we go. I got the comments gone now. Cool. But I even put your channel on the website.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I want you and Chop and Triple T though to create a link tree that leads to all your social platforms, so I can just put
Tell
that
me
as
how to
the
do
link.
it, bro. Tell me how to do
You
it.
just
I'll
go
do
to
it.
linktree.com and get a free
Okay.
account. You know.
Oh, bet. I didn't know it was that easy. All right, hold on. Let me shut this down. All right, there's that.
Yeah, like if you go to the website, it's a hub. First, right when you go there, you see
I'm going there right now. Hold on, let me get there.
the
And then
top
you can walk me
100
through.
country rappers. You see a bunch of articles with different.
So this, boom,
Yeah,
boom, top 100 country rappers, and then you could side scroll.
yeah,
These are basically your post.
yeah. Those are the top ones.
Okay. See, look at
And
that,
then,
bro. You literally got a bunch of people up in here.
yeah, and then you can go scroll
Caden.
down. You can scroll down and see more.
Oh yeah, covering everything. Oh yeah, this is pretty dope. I see what you're saying, and then it's got like a. You could just. Oh, this is why you need the socials. I understand now.
You can scroll on the right too. There just should be a little arrow on the right.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Oh
there
yeah,
we go.
look at that. That's dope.
Yeah. See, country
I
rap
appreciate
media.
that, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that's sick,
And then you
dude.
keep going, and I got an artist spotlight.
Oh yeah, and then you'll update it probably with the rave stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick. Rich Regal. Yeah, bro. Artists need to start utilizing this. This is what I'm saying. This is the stuff people say, oh, yeah, you ain't about nothing but the drama. Like, what is all this, bro? I haven't seen no drama yet.
Yeah, look at the country rap events.
Oh, yeah, you click on all these. Oh, I see what you're saying. Advertise.
Latest drops.
Yeah. Anybody use this one yet?
Nope, nobody's used it. It's there to utilize, though.
And it's a clean website, bro. It's runs smooth.
Yeah, it looks like Netflix or something, don't it?
Yeah, it does. And then when you heart it hearts it here. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Get
and then there's a
featured.
button right there, get promo. And there's been people that's gotten promo, you know.
Yeah. No, that's dope. And they're also supporting you, you know what I'm saying? It's the same. They're supporting the lane, dog. Like Bro, I remember a time when people were buying reactions for like on big platforms for up and coming artists. That went away. That stopped. That was no more. Like somebody would be dropping something new and you would see like on a bigger platform, they'd be in there sharing, oh yeah, let's run this $20, and they'd send them $20 and they'd play like a new Hard Target track. And it's like, yo, that's dope. You don't see that
I'm really
anymore.
thinking about utilizing my Facebook page and my TikTok to creating some kind of show to where we do that. I've been talking with it to Chop, you know what I'm saying? And because I miss the roast and review, and I want something like that, but I also want it to have like news reports as well. You know, so like it's a review show, plus it gives the updates that I post about
Kind of
for
like
the whole week.
It was originally.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're talking about shows that are upcoming. You're talking about things that have happened in the lane, but you're also reviewing music. Yeah, do it once a week. Yeah, that would be dope. You know what you could do? You could have you could put up a poll and it, or not a poll. You could put up a submission list and then put up a poll, and the top 5 songs that get picked out of the poll, you could play those a week. And then that'll cause people to keep submitting and keep trying to win that. Do something like, I see you got a hat, it looks like, for your, is that the country? Yeah. Give a hat away to the winner each week that's got the best track or something. I don't know how expensive that would get, but send him a sticker. Vic, bro, get in touch with Vic XL. You ever heard of Vic?
He's reached out to me, and I've talked to him several times over the years. He just wants to strictly do his review thing. You know what I mean? He don't.
Yeah. Still?
Yeah, and he said something about starting it back, but that was like 2 months ago when he called me.
No, he just did it again recently. Him and Spank were on the phone, on a live. Yeah, I think they was on his channel. He went live from his channel, bro. The cool thing about him was, man, is that's kind of like how he did it. He reviewed it, gave his opinion on the rollout and all that. But man, he had the same. He would send like certificates. Like, you won week 17 of, Country Rap Reports, Bump It or Dump It. whatever.
Yeah.
That's how I found Coca, and then that's how I found the only interview that Coca ever did with Kelsey on the Country Rap News.
Mm.
Him and Kaz and all them. And that was dope to see. Bring that back, bro. Bring back good content, good interviews. I got an interview that I'm doing soon in person. It'll be one that I'm looking forward to doing. That'll be dope to see. Like, I got a couple good ones coming up. It's just hard, bro. Like, you gotta get direction. You gotta speak on it respectfully. I learned, you know what I mean? Like, you can't.
Yeah.
Even if you have a side that you feel is more in the right, you gotta still look at it down the middle for what it is.
Yeah, for sure, man.
We got to do this more often, Caesar. It was fun. I guess we're only going to see what happens. You know, all we got is time to see what happens with the
I
Hosier
messaged
situation.
Billy Hubbard and Big Poe and all the people that said they'd come up and they didn't come up.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I guess only time will tell, dog. You know what I'm saying? Only time will tell. Hopefully they can figure it out. Maybe they can give them $7,500, but let them sell their merch and give them some sort of percentage off of something. Get the number right.
Maybe the winner could get more, you know?
That's what I would look for.
I think it's odd that both of them would get paid the same, you know?
I think that hurt Hosier's ego because he's telling us how much more streams he gets and how bigger he is, yet the Redneck Brawl looked at him as equals. I think that hurt his ego.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Maybe so.
I mean, it would hurt mine, bro. Let's be honest. Like, if I was really claiming to be 3 times bigger than a dude, and then they're like, hey, we're going to give you, bro, I'm a welder, dog. So if another welder comes in and I look at that dog shit over there and then I find out that dude makes the same amount of money as me, I go, it gets taken care of because I'm like, whoa. I'm doing 3 times the amount of work as this dude and it's better and he's still making the same amount of money. In life, that doesn't fly, so that shouldn't fly at the Redneck Brawl either, though.
No.
Sorry, Billy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. They ain't gonna fight anyway. It looks like as of August, so we'll see. You think that would bring a big draw?
I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more. You know.
I think it would bring a huge draw.
I think it would, because they already bring a draw. You know what I'm saying? Like, to actually have notable people instead of just a random. You know what I'm saying?
It says, in my opinion, I believe the duel would still be going on constantly like it once was if it wasn't for the fact that entered the competition and have so many haters and trolls that don't want it to. What do you mean? Oh, like for the roast and review? Yeah, but you could filter out. There's a lot of artists that want their song. I mean, look at what Cody Lane did. Cody Lane came up, took his shirt off, and was screaming and yelling at us all to play a song. You know, that ain't the way to do it.
That was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, I get people want to submit their songs. People want their songs heard. They want to see their craft.
I can tell you this. I wouldn't bring Cody Lane back on my panel if it was me. And based off of that, it's going to take – I never heard of the guy before. But it's going to take a lot more of, like, positive behavior for me to promote him on my page after seeing that.
To be real with you, bro, I don't think Tim would have brought him up, and I kind of felt bad because I was like, oh, let's hear what he's got to say. And the only reason I said that was because I don't know if you even knew this, but he came up on I did a live with him, and he exposed, or he thought he exposed, the fact that Adam tried to help him out and give him some recognition and get him some better engineering and some better writing and some better work.
Yeah.
And it was going to pay him to do that, and the dude was just a crash out like we seen. So
yeah.
He came up and said, oh, Adam's got a record label, try to sign me to a record label, and basically tried to chase the Cloud of Upchurch by going after Adam during the beef. He was like validating what Ryan was saying because I had known that, well, Cody had showed me that the contract that he had gotten from Adam. So I had kind of passed it along the way. And then that's when Ryan was like, oh, yeah, I know you own, I don't even remember what it was, something records. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, that would have never come out had Cody Lane not have ran to the internet. So he's always looked for the wrong way to get his music out. You know what I mean?
The easy way.
Yeah. So that's why I kind of feel bad, because had I not said let's hear what he has to say, he probably never would have came up.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know. Maybe he comes up and he's like, "Yo, I was wrong for that. Adam looked out for my family. He did everything he could to try to help us out." It might have turned it around for him, but he came up and started. And that's what I did want to say. I'm glad I said that, because he called Shaka out, and then Hosier's calling Shaka out. It's like, what are we doing? If the dude's not that good
Shaka's
of a
on his
rapper,
way
what are you
up,
calling him
man.
out for? Yeah,
Shaka's
that's what
on
it
his way
is.
up.
That's what
Dude,
it is.
Shaka gave me that video, the artifact video, and it did 400,000 views across all platforms. Like, cause he's electric, man. He's entertaining, bro. He's got something, that people gravitate towards.
Dude's fire. Dude's fire for sure. I was gonna wait. I don't want to play a 501 song because it's just about to drop. But if it's 11:55 in 5 minutes. 501's about to drop that Frog Legs, and I've been interested to hear it. But I'm gonna get up out of here, bro, because it's almost midnight, and I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got some
getting
stuff I gotta
tired
do tomorrow.
myself, man. I still got country rap news posts to make.
Bro, go run it up. It was fun, man. And I just want to see what happens from this. And if it's not gonna go, then it just needs to stop. Like, it needs to die off and go back to doing their things. Go back to Hosier can play his $15,000 golf. Dusty can stay on vacation and make his music, and that's fine. But let's not gas it up if it ain't gonna go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Caesar.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you letting me jump on here and talk with you, man. It was a good time.
Yes, sir. Chat, y'all take care. We're out of here. Peace.